No, we're good now.
good
And
now.
welcome everyone
There we
to
go.
another exciting episode. And let's get these things started with what do we start with? I
don't
mean,
know.
there's a couple of things that happened throughout the week, right?
There are some things that happened since the last time we were here. Yes, you're right.
Yes.
It's been a long time.
I want to agree with that statement.
You
been like
want
a
to want to
It's been a
agree
Agree
with
with
month.
that statement.
Hasn't it been a month?
No, it's been 3 weeks.
No, I
No,
think it's
Yeah.
been a month.
It's been 3
no,
weeks.
it's been 3 weeks.
It's been
Really?
3 weeks.
Yeah, because it's been 3
I
weeks.
don't know. You missed the meeting, so
I missed the meeting, which was
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
yeah. So
Yeah.
So what happened? We had a Sebring International Raceway.
Okay.
We've had some Formula Drift. Well, no, you guys talked
Oh,
about.
yeah. No.
No, we missed that. We
Oh,
didn't
we
talk
missed
about
that.
that.
Ah,
No,
so
yeah.
there's some of that to
Yeah.
talk about. We
Yeah.
have some upcoming events coming up soon.
Okay.
Next month gonna be a busy month for us. We have Clutch Kickers August 22nd or 20th and 22nd. We also have Lone Star Drift is doing an event as well with like I think a $6,500 payout.
Isn't that
And-
street legal?
No, they have several. They have Pro-Am, Street Legal, and I forgot what else.
Oh, we're doing both.
So we
of
have
them.
that. We have Holy Shift at the end of August,
Yeah.
It's gonna be a busy
and then
month.
this Formula Drift is that
Next weekend.
Next weekend we have
Yeah.
Formula Drift,
Yeah,
so it's going to be
Seattle.
busy next couple months. And plus, our very own officer Dan Brockett has been pretty busy because he's on a TV show. It looks like that's coming out on the Motor Trend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it looks pretty
And
cool.
Your show that
Yeah,
aired its first episode.
you have Nick Ward, Nick Jeezy for Sheezy is having a party downtown Fort Lauderdale, I think, at a club where
Yeah.
they're gonna do for the episode that he's gonna be on. So they're gonna
Okay.
be doing that downtown Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that'll be
I
cool.
can pull that up.
Yeah. Is that what August 2nd?
August. That's August. Yes,
Yes.
August 2nd.
Yeah, August 2nd. So I mean,
Yeah, August 2nd.
9 p.m.
if you're in the area
The
or
Hoopty World Championship. That's the one that.
Savor Cinema. It's actually cinema.
Oh, is it
Why'd
really?
you say it was a club?
Because the way the flyer looked like a club.
yeah, it looked like
It
a
did,
cool
right?
flyer. It was a
Well,
cool
it's
flyer.
Kinda,
I
it's kind of
gotta
like
give
it's like a cinema club.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a bar.
Yeah.
So
and it's free admission.
Yeah.
it's free.
Yeah, it's
So-
free admission.
It says not free.
What?
The bar's not free.
Well, the bar's not free, but the
admission
admission's
to
free.
the.
Well, yeah, they want you to get to the bar because then
yeah, that's where.
drink.
So anyway, so a lot of cool stuff happening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Let's start things off with Sebring.
okay.
Figured, I mean, you decided to go out to the event and drive.
Yes.
And how did that go for you?
So I realized more than ever the value of good front tires.
Okay.
So I went
You
into
got
the
a lot
event.
of under.
A lot of no, I didn't have any under,
Oh, okay.
but I had a whole lot of like. There's really nothing happening in the front there.
no steering input.
There's really not much left foot brake.
You
That's
got to steer
non-existent.
with the rear wheels.
Yeah, I had to steer with the rear wheel. So I guess it
Yeah.
was good. It was good training, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Chelsea would approve of that.
yeah. So basically, I went into the event with threads already showing on the front tires, and the tires are already like 2 years old. So they're you guys already know they were
Yeah.
bald on the outsides because I don't have. Only thing I have is a GK Tech angle, the knuckle mod.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
The bolt-on angle kit.
So yeah, so I don't have any additional adjustment for camber. So when I go at angle, the tires, I'm on the outer edge of the tires, right?
Right.
So I'm really debating on getting some at least upper control arms so I can add some camber to the front. So anyways,
Yeah.
the back section, what they did this time, if you guys weren't there and you've been at other Sebring events, typically Chris runs the other track. So you had turn 17, which is the main course.
Right.
And then the other track is normally like a skid pad where he puts a bunch of cones and everything. This time they're actually running turns 15 and 16. So you came from turn 14. You started at turn 14. That's where the line started. Then you went into turn 15 and slid to turn 16, and then you went into an open paddock where they kind of did a couple a nice big round loop almost, and brings you back onto the track.
Yeah.
So you had the rumble struthers. That's turn 17.
Yeah. That's true.
So anyways, the event was great. It was basically like a private day because there was
Yeah.
hardly any drivers.
I wish I could have made it.
Oh yeah, it was basically you
Oopsies.
run the track. You go, by the time you make it back, because you have to go through the track. By the time you make
Yeah.
it back to the line, there's nobody there.
Right.
Jeez.
So it was. I spent my first set of tires in the back section. I didn't even want to go towards the front section. The back section was by far, my opinion, way more fun because you can initiate and you can just smash and stay on throttle.
Oh, really?
You don't have to just you don't have to hold the e-brake for a while, scrub a lot of speed, and
Yeah.
then get on it. You could just you e-brake and you just mash on the throttle, and then you just trying to extend it to the back and to extend down from turn 15 to 16 and then get into that infield area. So the back section is perfect. So that was like a trial run for, I guess, Holy Shift. It seemed to work out pretty well.
Yeah.
So other than fighting with the car, with the front tires, I started off with 255 Federals in the rear in the back section, and I felt comfortable. It didn't feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, when I went to go to the front section, I switched over to the $50 tires that I bought because I was trying to save money. So now I'm going down to 245. Mind you, last time I was at Sebring, I was on 265. I think it was on Federals or something that was kind of sticky.
Yeah.
I was on 265 4018s. So when I bought these tires, I just wanted the cheapest thing. So they're like $50, 245 4018. So
Okay.
now I'm going from 255 when I was in the back of the course. Now I'm going to the turn 17, and I was just like holding the e-brake and just like and get on the throttle, and there's like no forward push. So I'm just like I'm just washing way wide, and it was frustrating. And then go around and finish the rest of the course. But I still had a good time. I had a great time. I got a good amount of seat time. And what else can I say? It's just that there was a lot of seat time for everybody.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. It was really cool to see all that. And the weather was good for the most part. It didn't rain. Actually, it looked like it was going to pour down rain. I think at the end, it didn't ever rain. I don't think, did it, Ben?
Yeah, it did.
Did it rain at the track? Because it didn't rain where we were. Because we left the track, remember? And we went to go eat.
Yeah, it rained. Remember the rain delay?
Lightning delay. I don't remember rain.
Yeah, it did rain.
Oh,
It
okay.
rained.
Well, it rained
There's
prior.
video,
That's
there's
right.
video.
But I'm saying at the end. So yeah, it rained a little bit. Whatever.
Yeah.
But most
No,
of the day was
but most of the day was good. Right. Most of the day was good. So had a good time. Good time. So I'm looking forward to Holy Shift.
But Paul, you were supposed to be at this event, and what happened there?
Well, a couple things.
It's more like what didn't happen.
Well,
Oh, okay.
it kept on. So I bought this WiseFab kit from this guy, and if you're watching, I know what you did. So I bought this WiseFab kit, and he gave me all the parts, or he said which were all the parts. But as I'm assembling this thing, trying to assemble it a couple days before the event, trying to put everything on, I'm realizing that no, not everything is here in this kit. So I had to order some WiseFab parts overnight, or what I tried to get overnight,
Japan.
From Japan. But those didn't come in time, so I wasn't able to make it, and just with everything like that. And then when I went to go install my GK Tech stuff this week as well, for some random reason, the GK Tech arms did not fit the car. And I contacted GK Tech, and they were saying that, they had a small run of some arms that had the wrong Heim joints on them, and they don't fit. So I had Dan sent me a new set of Heim joints that are the correct size. So I just got those today. So I'm trying to put those on for the drift event tomorrow, but we'll see.
So hopefully tomorrow, right?
Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully
so
I can get tomorrow I'm
OSW.
trying to get to OSW private day and try out the car, see how I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can get it up there, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've been working hard at it, so
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah, but Sebring, I think Sebring went. I feel bad for Chris because I think he only had like maybe 20 drivers.
There's no way he paid for the
Not
event.
only that, so I remember when I was sitting there listening to the radio about tech, like one of the first cars they were teching was a Miata, and I hear a call over radio. He's like, "Hey man, this Miata, he ain't gonna pass tech." He said it wasn't even like it was just like there was the way the roll bar was. He said it was just basically went up and over, and there was no back bars or anything, and they weren't welded. They were just like, it was just like sitting in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, this isn't gonna pass tech. You know, it was like the first car they were teching. They're like, we
Oh,
only
this is
got like
gonna go
20
well.
cars, and here's one that's not gonna
Yeah.
be driving.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was kind of rough. They had some of the guys. Unfortunately, I guess they don't read the tech the tech guide or the tech rule book or whatever. I don't know what people think when they come out there, but what was good is that there was a couple guys that came down from Jacksonville. I forget
Okay.
the guy's name, and he was killing it. He had a teal 350Z with like WiseFab or something.
Yeah.
He was doing really
Looked
good.
really nice.
But he came down and he said he was talking. Gabby and Sean got to talk to him a little bit, and he was saying that they had seen the Sebring events and U.S. Drift Circuit events and never really thought anything about it, but they decided to make the trip down there, and they were just like, this is one of the best events
Are they
we've
going to
ever
come
done.
to? Are they going to come to Holy
Yeah,
Shift?
they're going to come to Holy Shift, and he said they're going to try to get as many people to come down with them as they can,
Oh,
because
awesome.
he said this track is amazing.
Yeah.
They were just really impressed with the track, and of course they got a lot of seat time. But even if there's 60 or 70 drivers, they still get a good amount of seat time because the way Chris runs it. Plus, the Holy Shift is going to be a 2-day event.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's going to start the gate. Or I don't know. I think gates open earlier for drivers, but the driving, I think, is going to start around 3:00 and go to like 10 o'clock at night or something,
Oh.
10 or 11 o'clock, and then the following day, I think driving from 8 to 3.
Hmm.
So it'll be fun.
Sorry, I'm just busy here, just trying to get this thing
I hear a
sorted
whole
out.
lot of clicking
Oh,
going on over
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click.
Click, click,
He's trading crypto right now.
Yeah.
What? Oh gosh.
Hey, yeah.
So I want to switch over to something that Tim wanted to talk about, and I think I think Paul, you too, because it sort of relates to because you're talking about doing an event this weekend.
Well, the whole point of me doing an event this weekend is so that way I can work the bugs out, because there's going to be bugs, and this car has never drifted ever.
Okay.
So there's going to be bugs, and I want to work the bugs out before I go to a 2-day event, so I can enjoy the 2-day event.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the main reason for this to do an event before a Holy Shift, is to get the car kind of bugs worked out and that kind of things, or whatever's going to break is going to break in this event, and hopefully on Holy Shift I can just repair it and then get it ready.
Mhm.
So that's my goal, is to break the car so that way I can figure out what breaks.
But
Problem is I'm going to be by myself, so
but there's been some issues with the organization of the event, or
well, no, not really. I mean, it's just I didn't know how private days go. It's my first private day, and it just seems kind of unorganized. So I may end up running the event tomorrow. Who knows?
really?
Well, no, I'm just saying. You know how I am. I'm like, you're gonna doing it wrong. Let me take
Okay.
Let me just take this over.
Well, there was a bit of an exchange that took place, and so that leads me to what the topic that Tim wanted to talk about, and it's in regards to private days.
Yes.
So, Tim,
So
talk to us.
So basically, Thomas Jones, I think it's Jones and Drift. I think that's what he goes by as well.
Yeah.
So he posted just made a quick post, and I guess I don't really follow the private days because I don't get invited to many unless I know somebody that's doing it.
They really invited. They just kind of.
But I don't hear about them. I don't. They
You gotta go. You gotta go on that Orlando Drift Club.
Yeah, so I don't do that, right? So I don't go
Yeah.
on there enough. But I'm not really. That's maybe because I'm not always looking to try to do a private day.
Yeah.
But anyways, he posted up just a quick little, I don't know if say it's a rant, but just, hey, I'd like to do a private day at OSW without paying too much,
Yeah.
right? Or just kind of stirred a conversation. And that conversation led to quite a lengthy thread. So basically what it boiled down to is the OSW agreed to rent their track out for private days under a bracket of charges. So if you have so many drivers, you pay such amount of price.
Right.
Per
And
hour.
I think I was just
They
trying to look
posted,
for it.
yeah, they posted it.
They posted it up. I was just trying to look for it, but I couldn't pull it up. But they put up all the prices. So I guess what people were doing is they were adding on to that.
Yeah.
So they were basically trying to make money, maybe not a lot of money. I can't imagine them trying to make too much money, but they were trying to make some money
something.
off it to cover, because, hey, listen, I'm organizing it, so I should be able to make a little bit since I'm putting everything together and
Right,
I'm putting money on the line or whatever. Well, that apparently is a big no-no. The OSW, from what I understand and from what I read, is they strictly wanted just to provide a place for people to drive to make it affordable, so
Yeah.
people can have private days.
Of course.
And they were like, if you're going to charge more money than what we're charging you to do the private day, now it becomes an event.
Yeah.
And we're not renting. It's not a track rental for an event. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tommy, he was on there, and I know Rich was on there, and they were going back. A lot of people were going back and forth. Some people were like saying, "Oh, well, if I'm organizing it, and say it was $1,000 to rent the track for whatever,
Yeah.
just
Right.
for easy round numbers. Say they want to charge $1,300, make like $300 off it for their time of organizing it. They thought that should be okay.
No.
But exactly.
Yeah.
So OSW was like, no, we're not doing this so you can make money, right? If you have if people drop out, then the price adjusts for that. right? So like if you have 20 people, but only 16 people show up, there's a price amount for that, and you don't have to put a deposit. So it's not like whoever's organizing the event has to upfront the money, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they don't have to pay it up front.
Oh,
They pay the
that's
day
funny.
of.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right. So it's not, you can't have somebody saying, "Oh, I need all this money up front because I got to put the money up front."
Oh, that's why they did it like that.
Yeah.
Right. So they OSW, shout out to them, right? Because they are providing a place like really no other track is doing now.
Right.
As often as you have basically four private day
There's
options.
No track doing that.
There's no track doing that. We were doing something similar, but there was nowhere near amount of drivers, and it was nowhere near the amount of space, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you go to OSW on a private day, you have access to the oval, which is an FD track.
Yeah.
Not always.
Not always what? Not always the oval?
No.
Oh, no. But you can get the oval.
Gabby went to a private day recently, and he did not have access to the oval.
Oh, so when I went to a private day, I had access to the oval.
Lucky
Yeah.
you.
So I think maybe that's in the pricing.
It is in the. I think it's in the price. You also have to pay for. You have to pay extra for tandeming. If you're going to tandem, they have to get an extra EMT there.
So,
You have to pay extra.
but the point is you can gain access to that oval, right?
Yeah.
On the baseline private days, from what I understand, you have that massive skid pad that you can basically set up however you want. So, and you have bathrooms, there's plenty of room there. You can go there, have a good time, relax, and have a full private day event with your friends, practice tandeming if you pay extra for tandeming or whatever.
That's cool.
super cool. That is super cool. That is really cool.
Yes, indeed.
I like
I
that.
knew that's what that was.
Oh
for.
man, I was wondering what you get your little hand there for, but that's cool. So I think what OSW is doing right now is amazing. And that they got on to this thread and made sure that people understood, listen, if people are telling you other prices for a private day, this is what it is.
Yeah. So
And they posted it for everybody to see. So that way drivers aren't getting taken advantage. So,
Yeah.
so
That's great.
that's great for OSW. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a great help to the community. I mean, we need more things like that. I mean, there's been a long time where we haven't had a track that we just had access to just like that, you know, and because ever since County Line for us, you know, and who knows what's going to happen with other local tracks. You never know. Having something, Orlando is not terribly far away, especially considering
3 hours for us.
Yeah.
Maybe almost 3.5, 4 for you though.
Yeah, it's probably about 3.5 for me. I mean, with a trailer and all that.
Right.
But I mean, it's not that far
No.
for us, at least here in Florida. So if you're outside of Florida, I'm sorry. But I mean, I think more tracks should take that model and build on that, like so that way, you know, people have that kind of access to a track all over the country. That would be great.
It's going to make for better events when the big events happen because those drivers
Oh yeah.
have more seat time. They're going to improve their skills. They're going to improve their tandeming. So when you have the bigger events, it's going to make for a better event
Right.
because the action's going to be better.
Yeah, of course.
Now, have you seen any fallout from it, like any blowback, based on what OSW posted?
No.
I mean,
From what I read, there was some back and forth about, we should be able to make money if we want to because we're organizing it. I saw that going back and forth.
Yeah.
I think the end result is what led to them either making it a sticky or whatever you want to call it, putting it up on the Orlando Drift page. These are the prices.
okay.
Well, I don't think they're publicly posted before.
yeah.
So I think that led to this to avoid any confusion.
Right.
But there was some back and forth. People saying, "Oh, that's garbage. I'm organizing. I should be able to make a little bit." And some people are like, "No, that's garbage. I shouldn't have to pay extra for you to make money." And
Yeah,
there was a little bickering, not as bad as we've seen in the past.
No.
Right? We've seen a lot of worse things, but
Yeah.
a much worse bickering back and forth around the OSW. Right? They've had other drama in the past that was unfortunate, but they moved on and they figured it out. This was definitely a big plus for at least my opinion on how I feel towards what OSW is trying to do. I think it was a good step in the right direction.
Absolutely. And I mean, I just want to say that if you are the one that's, trying to put this together, you're not the organizer. You're not organizing an event. What you are is renting a track and having your friends come with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, don't make money off of your friends or people in the community. I
What
think
it seems like though is like the one I'm going to. It's they're not all like friends. They're just random people. Well, maybe not random. Maybe they know each other a little bit, but most of them are not. It's not like me. Like it's not like me, you, and Tim rented out the track type
right.
thing.
Okay, so not
It's
friends,
not that. So it's
a
like
community.
it's like a it's kind of like a community, I guess.
Well, you'll know when you get there.
I
You'll
don't know.
know how
I'll see
close
how
it-
it goes. Like I don't know any of these guys, and so we'll see how it works out. But we'll see how they are and see how the whole thing works. Because I'm like, who techs cars? Is there tech of cars?
You don't seem so
Are there
enthusiastic about.
No, I'm a little worried about
Well,
it.
because he's
Like,
going by himself.
I'm going-
right?
I was
He's
going
going
by
by himself,
myself,
and he's going to an event and he doesn't know anybody.
So
Yeah.
what? You could just like step over them, be like, "Fee, fi, fo, fum."
Yeah.
No, it's like I'm just worried. Like I'm gonna break down the car. It's like, oh freaking heck, by myself is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, that's all I'm worried about.
But people usually like to help, so
Yeah, but I don't know these guys from Jack, so that's the thing.
I
Like
think
if-
they'll be like, "Hey, he's broken. Let's
Wait,
help."
hang on. Did anybody help Gabby out when you were having a heat stroke? Anybody from the Orlando area? When
No,
were
because
having
you
a-
got it.
Okay,
That's-
exactly. But nobody ran except for me,
Yeah,
but nobody else.
yeah, that's true.
So
Well,
that is a problem, potential problem.
doesn't
And
hurt to
another
ask.
problem is too is that it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow.
It is. Wait,
Oof,
it is.
That's what
Get
my
that.
wife was
I'm not
telling me.
gonna
That it's
do
supposed to
that.
rain like from the morning. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow.
getting a car on a
But
trailer.
what I was going to tell you, Paul, is when you go, if you do end up going, let me know. I'll meet you at the house. I can help you load up the trailer because you're going to need these ramps to lift up the back of the truck.
No, hold on. If it's gonna rain all tomorrow, I'm not.
Well, here, not doesn't necessarily mean
I'm
Orlando.
chicken.
So,
Oh,
but
boy.
you know what? And I want to say this before I forget.
Okay.
Paul going to an event by himself kind of reminds me of is when he went to the West Coast a long time ago with Big
Yeah,
Carlos
some
and them.
good-
Remember that?
Yeah, no, that was
West
a lot of
Coast.
On the West Coast. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tampa, I think it
fun.
was.
That was
Ah, okay.
That was
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
That was he did
West
that.
Coast of Florida.
West Coast, woo, West Side.
Okay, all right.
But I talked to Big Carlos. Called me the other day.
Oh, really?
The
How'd
not
that
so
go?
big Carlos.
He's not big.
He
Carlos
lost
anymore.
165
He's
pounds.
skinny Carlos now.
Yeah.
Wow.
100, yeah, he's skinnier than me, Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Very cool. Congratulations to Big Carlos. I can't call him Big Carlos anymore.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's little Carlos.
But it was really good. He just kind of called me up out of the blue and was just trying to keep in touch with everybody. I miss all you guys. I miss all those times. He wants to get into the car and get back into it again.
Mhm.
And I think that'd be great to have him come
yeah,
back.
no, that'd
Because
be
he was
great
just
to see
super
Carlos.
awesome. I told him I was talking about
You know, what
him,
reminds me of Carlos.
Savio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
because I was telling us like Carlos.
there's a
I go,
guy.
you used to always grill. I go, now we have this guy from Drift HQ. Savio comes out and he's grilling and cooking for everybody. I said, every time I see him, I go, I always think about you and how you used to always cook for everybody. And Carlos is a great guy. I love Carlos.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's really cool to
Would never do another drift event with him.
yeah, right? We got married
Because-
recently. He got
Yeah,
married
yeah,
he
recently.
no, I
got
saw that.
married,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so now he's in the shifter carts. Did you know that?
No,
Oh yeah,
no,
his
no.
son.
He's
his
got
son,
like
right?
some
Yeah.
serious shifter carts. He says they
Yeah.
do like almost 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, they're fast.
He said he goes you go around there a few. He goes, that's a workout. I was
Yeah.
like, really? He's like, yeah. He said he's got an extra cart. He's like, come on down, bring your family, come on down. He goes, I got a shifter cart. He just brings a bunch of them out there, and of course he lets everybody drive. And Ryan Kaufman went out there. He said last time, and then Ryan Kaufman's one of his carts broke down, and he said he let Ryan Kaufman borrow one of his carts.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, so
Nice.
he's down there. He goes down all the time at Homestead Miami Speedway.
Oh
Nice.
really? And does a little track down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that.
Yeah,
There's
the
a
go-kart track.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's a car track down
That's
there.
I want to drift that track, but
He wants to go. He
It's
said there's an
really
event
tiny.
where he wants to take his shifter carts on. And it's like they go on a NASCAR, so they go on an oval, like 100 and something miles an hour
holy cow.
Yeah.
in a freaking cart. That's stupid. That's
Why?
I don't know. He says it's got like 47 horsepower or something stupid.
Well, there's a series out in I think Europe or something. It's called Supercart, and they'll have like 125cc engines or like maybe 250.
There's no suspension.
but
It's just
they go,
tire.
They go
Yeah, it's-
125 miles an hour like this next to
That's-
each other.
no,
It
no
feels
suspension.
nuts when
Yeah.
you're going 60 miles an hour on those things. It feels nuts when you're. I can imagine 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
We got to do that. We got to go karting.
Like going 100?
No.
No,
We'll keep
um,
it indoors. We'll go. I got to go over there. I got to take my daughter with me too and get her over
Okay.
there in cart. Anyways, so
All right.
yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. That if he's watching,
It'd
because
be
he said
great
he's
to
gonna
have
subscribe.
Carlos back.
Huh?
It'd be great to have him back in the thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, not only that
you
is
said
so
Prozac.
I also ran into Vince. Did you see Vince?
Oh, I saw Vince.
So we ran into Vince. Vince was at
Nanook?
yeah,
Nanook.
yeah,
Oh,
Nanook.
wow.
Yeah, Nanook.
Yeah.
He was up with the 180SX with the or not with the 180, but he had the,
The
CA.
CA.
Sam.
Oh man.
Sam, he came with Sam.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was great to see Sam.
Hey,
Sam,
yeah.
Sam's got his size back, but he still has some strength in his arms that he needs to before he starts coming back and driving and stuff.
Okay.
But
That's
I got
good,
to see
yeah.
Vince. Guy looks freaking same, man.
Yeah.
He didn't look like he didn't look like he aged a day.
Yeah.
But he's still living in Miami. He's still having a good time.
I was talking to him. I was like, can you imagine if you still had your CA today? It's like nobody would come out to see you drive. They just want to see your engine.
Yeah.
That'd be the spectacle.
Yeah,
It'd be all about like, here we have, folks. We have the wonderful
Museum.
CA. You never
Museum.
see it here, and you'll see it live
This is
over
the
at
last
Sebring
time you'll ever
International
see it.
Raceway.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, oh God, can you even get one of those?
Yes,
Can
you
you-
can.
you can.
Well, I
Obtain-
actually saw one.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I'll bring that up later. But anyhow, so we saw Vince. So that was cool. That was a
Yeah.
flashback. But then I was talking to Vince. Vince was, yeah, I'm trying to save up money, get something, and I'm thinking about getting back into it again, just for fun, like what we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he said Fink's been working on his car, trying to get his car
Yeah,
squared
the
away. 'cause Fink's gonna,
E46. Yeah.
Fink's gonna try to come back out again soon too. So
Nice.
it's gonna be. You know what we need to do?
Oh boy.
We need to get a private day at
Private day
OSW
reunion. I know. Yeah,
and have
that's-
a reunion of just
Oh, we
all
should.
SFLD.
we should.
Yeah.
Get 16 drivers.
Rent
and
it all
just
day.
Rent it all day.
Yeah.
Both days.
Let's do it.
Or both sessions, you mean?
Both sessions. Yeah. Both
Yeah, that
sessions.
sounds-
All SFLD old school.
Yeah.
We'll get Ryan Kaufman, get Bert out there,
Bill
get
Stenger.
Bill Stenger out
Yeah.
there, get Juan.
Juan, can I?
Juan Hanal. We got to do it. We got to find 16 drivers, old school drivers, and get them down here, and we got to do a private day.
Yeah. So
That's
talk-
what we got to do.
Talking
Yeah.
about some old drivers, we have one in the chat, Emil Garcia.
Emil
He's-
Garcia.
Yeah, he's
Emil?
in the chat and he writes, "I'm actively boycotting this show."
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
Why? What do we do?
Because he always asks me, when can I go on the show? When can I go on the show? And I'm like, and I keep forgetting to ask you guys, like, hey.
Well, I just want
you
to say
know.
something, Emil. If you're going to boycott, you're not supposed to be watching it, right? You're not boycotting it if you're watching it. No, I'm just joking. Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
Emil.
surprised he even wants to watch. I called him the wrong name for 2 years of his life. I still talk about that too.
Oh, we don't have
Yeah.
to delve into
Yeah,
that.
let's let
Why? I'm
sleeping
the one that
dogs.
made the mistake. I'm the idiot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well.
oh boy. And then
Uh,
we also have Jackson Performance, who is blowing a kiss, and I believe it's directed towards Tim.
Aw.
I
Nothing
can feel it.
specific.
My cheek felt a little warm.
Oh,
What was that? My butt.
maybe both. Who knows?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but maybe
So-
get Chris Jackson up in there.
Oh, Jackson, you were supposed to keep these. You were supposed to keep these. I didn't want these back.
His mom made him give those back.
Why?
I don't know. I was there today. She's like, no, you got to give them to Paul. Paul, he paid for those. He paid for those. You got to give them to him. And Chris is like, I don't think he's missing them.
No, I didn't. I didn't want them back.
She
Chris didn't have any.
She stapled them to the receipt and said, make sure you give them back to Paul.
We were talking for about like 30
Oh,
minutes.
she's great. I don't.
Yeah,
Mama
she's
I
Jackson.
found out that actually we redid we did the remodel work at her school. Quiet Waters, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Or either Quiet Waters or something, whatever else it is, yeah. But yeah.
But Chris, I don't know if you heard, but we got
He's hearing.
we have to plan an old school SFLD private day.
Yeah, Chris wanted to plan a private day, so let's do
Just
it.
a private day, not at Sebring because it costs too much. We'll do
Yeah.
OSW, but we'll rent both sessions. But we have to try to and some in the cool months.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
not so
yeah.
hot.
Yeah, like
October,
like
November.
We gotta
October,
work that out.
October.
Yeah.
And then get
Not
some
November
but
because we
gotta
want to
get,
do freaking clutch kickers.
But we got to and we got to do we got to get like people to videotape it and everything and make like a little movie out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Go on, Mel.
Emil could do it.
Yeah,
I
Emil
mean,
can do
if-
it.
Yeah,
if he's
Emil could
not,
do
like,
it.
Isn't he, like-
actively boycotting us.
Yeah, if he doesn't
anymore.
want to boycott us, we got to keep But yeah, so basically, whoever does the video, everything has to be only the old school guys from County.
Yeah,
Line.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
But be
Even
ready
old
to-
school media.
Even old school media.
Yeah.
We
But
got
be ready to
Foul.
throw down money though, because I know Emil is quality, does quality work.
Oh, quality work.
Yeah.
Well, we're
we
talking
can't
about
ask
old
for
school.
donations.
We're talking about
We're
old
not-
school.
We're talking about old school.
Yeah,
So-
no, so
Old
there'd be
school.
no money.
No money. Yeah, it has to be just like it was back in the day. We all lose money on it. Otherwise, it's not. It has to be authentic.
Yeah.
I like the idea of authentic. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
right.
Authenticity is what we strive for.
Yes, indeed. So he has to use like an old like Sony
Absolutely.
CyberShot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like
there you
one of
go.
those like portable handheld.
Or maybe we
or
can.
a Kodak, like with the.
I think I
yeah.
still have like the iPhone
The
1.
disposable ones.
Or
Yeah.
iPhone 1 or iPhone 2. He can just do the whole thing on an old iPhone.
That could definitely work.
Yep.
Jackson performance writes, "Mom made me do it."
Mom made me do it.
And
Mom made me do it.
it says, "I'm ready," and also writes Eric Phillips. Oh, Eric Phillips.
Who the hell's Eric Phillips?
I think it's a combination of Eric
Kevin Phillips
Mall
and Eric Mall?
and Kevin Phillips.
It's like a hybrid. That's like a hybrid.
That's a hybrid and a half. Oh God, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
actually trying to think pre-Kevin Phillips. Okay,
There's
We'll
no
do-
pre Kevin Phillips.
No.
Kevin Phillips was at the first County Line event.
Was he at the first?
Yeah,
one?
that's when the mirror smacked him in the face.
No,
No,
that
no,
was
no.
in the
He
first
was there
event.
before that because he showed a video and his
Oh
hand
no,
was
no,
on the
that was
inside.
that was when he was steering with his hand like this. He was steering his car like this.
That's
Yeah.
a weird motion there.
Yeah, that's a weird
Yeah.
motion. Yeah,
He was
don't-
doing that.
Yeah, no, pre-Kevin Phillips, like the beginning of County Line. High, it has to involve County Line because that brings me into the mix. but
does too for me.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, we got to find 16 drivers picked from the old school time.
Wow, that'd be. Well, I mean,
We could do
it's- Yeah, no, I could definitely see it happening.
Isn't Sean Love building a car or something like that?
I think he's too busy just promoting SLR, and who can blame him?
Well, I
Yeah.
thought he was building a car.
I don't
Yeah.
know. But yeah, Kaufman, Bill Stinger, Bill Fisher, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be cool to get all of them out there.
I know that
Bert and
Bert-
Sam,
Bert's getting his
hopefully.
Corolla back. He's putting it back together. So
Yeah, Fink. That'd be great.
Let's see. Jack's performance suggests Giacomo.
oh, Giacomo.
Giacomo, of course, Giacomo.
What about E30 Gangster without the E30?
yeah,
The E30 list
Yeah, what
Gangster.
is it now? Like S13 Gangsta or something like that? He needs to rename it.
Yeah.
But
He's getting his engine rebuilt.
oh, you know what? Talking about Carlos from earlier, Savio he's in the chat.
Whoa, what's up,
Yeah,
Savio?
he's
Going on,
saying, "What's
Savio?"
good, guys?"
No. Hey,
Savio.
you gotta send me pictures of your trailer on the front, anyways. Well, we'll talk later about that.
Well, talking about Savio, they had their 4th of July event.
Yeah,
Over at,
that looked really
Motorsports
cool.
Park.
That looked amazing,
Yes.
and I would like to make the next one.
Yeah.
Which was only on 4th of July.
Yeah.
So I got a year to get ready for it. I got a year to get ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that track looks gnarly. I mean,
It looks like
Little
freaking
scary,
fast.
little scary. Not the
looks
first, but like
really
coming
fast.
down. That
Yeah.
looks kind of
It looks really
that little
fast.
S
Yeah.
section.
I'm gonna have to do some jumping jacks to get the nutters to drop down a little more before I, to get
to
to
take
be
some
able to
balls
connect
in
that.
there.
Yeah, maybe it's not as bad as when you're there, but on camera, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
it just looks like super narrow, right?
It looked fun.
Yeah,
But it looks
it-
like you need power. But it looks like people are doing
No,
it
there are
with
people doing
350s.
without like 350Z's doing it. So,
yeah.
So
but good
it
deal.
definitely looked like a good event.
Yeah. It looked like, I mean, from the videos I saw, I was like impressed with that track because I've seen the layout on the track and we've talked about it. Like, oh, it doesn't look like that great of a drifting track. And then when you watch the videos, you're like, that's an amazing track. like,
Yeah.
So it's definitely something.
Well, just a B at Road Atlanta.
It's
well, no,
not-
it's
it's not
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
It's
No,
Atlanta
but I'm
Motorsports
saying,
Park.
yeah, that's what I meant. I'm sorry, but I'm saying just to be up in Atlanta and doing an event with all that, you have all the elevation change. Is what I
Yeah.
was trying to say. Is that you have all the elevation change. It just makes the track so much more fun.
Yeah. And it brings a new dynamic with elevation changes.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's something that we
Yeah.
can practice.
Well, Chris was saying there's elevation change at the back section of Sebring.
Oh, really?
What?
I don't
A
They're
millimeter.
slightly banked.
1 millimeter.
yeah, it was like he's like that's elevation change. I was like, yeah, not
the
so
rumble
much.
strips,
but-
I guess, are a little bit
Yeah.
higher.
yeah. The rumble strips, maybe. I don't know. That-
He's really pushing it there.
yeah, he was pushing it, but that's Jackson. Jackson, he pushes everything and everybody.
Savio writes 100 plus miles down the road, and I can believe it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely with the layout, and you should definitely check out some of the in-car footage from some of the drivers.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
a couple. I've
yeah.
seen a couple.
Yeah,
It
and I was
actually looked-
watching LZ's.
Yeah, LZ's is really good.
Yeah.
How he extends it over into that one area. He's like, oh my God. I love drifting and extending.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah,
straightaway.
that's right.
It's
Yeah.
just,
You always
that's
talk
my
about that.
favorite part of drifting. is being able to extend it through a straightaway.
Yeah, make
Right.
one
It
long
challenges you. It,
Yeah.
it has a challenge to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it definitely does. That's why you like the back section. The back section of Sebring,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to stretch it. You come around, you initiate, and you're just full throttle, and you're trying to get enough momentum, and then be able to
Just
switch
stay.
back and then
Okay.
extend it.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. Definitely, I think it's more fun than Turn 17 by
Wow.
far. I really do.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah,
That's saying a lot.
it is. So
Did you guys get to see any fireworks?
What do you mean?
I mean, I would have liked to have seen some fireworks as the drivers were driving by.
oh, you mean on their event?
What? Yeah. The
the Drift HQ event?
The Drift HQ.
Oh,
I think it was during the
it was
day.
during
It was during the day.
It was during the
Yeah,
day.
I know that, but I mean,
We-
pop some sparklers or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, shoot Roman candles out
Yeah,
or
Roman
something.
candles.
You know, right?
Line the track with firecrackers.
Yeah.
Why not? It's already getting dirty from all the rubber that's getting
Right.
laid onto the road. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
what good could? I mean, what's wrong with a little
Well,
extra gunpowder?
there's
or something?
always room to expand.
Yeah.
Right?
Next year.
Next year.
How much more do you need to expand? I mean, that facility
It's
is
like,
already big already.
fireworks.
You basically want what Chelsea did in Chelsea and Vaughn with the blow up the track or whatever it was. Did
Oh,
you see
yeah,
that?
they
What
had-
are you
yeah.
talking about?
They
Oh,
bombed
you-
the track. I think it was called, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a really
They
crazy
basically
video.
blew up a track.
Really?
No,
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
set off like freaking. It was like dynamite.
It was
What
like
was that
in a
for?
barrel.
It was a big wall of
But
fire.
what was it? What was it for though?
It was just a video.
Yeah, it was just a video that
They had
did.
like jumps and
Yeah, they
jump
had
cars
a
jumping-
guy
Yeah.
in like a Baja truck.
Yeah, they had somebody in a Baja truck going like doing his own thing, but then like they would all get together, like converge, and then like
Yeah.
it was just a huge
Boom,
explosion.
like a wall.
It
of-
looks like a wall of fire.
So we need that next 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Savio, if you can get with Chelsea, figure that whole thing out,
Our
make a big
techniques.
explosion, and if you can grill meat in the explosion,
That would be the perfect 4th
that
of
would be the
July.
best.
Yeah, he's got to move some from the track to the streets with Savio's Meats or something like that. He
Yes.
sent me
Yeah.
one thing. He's got to push that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you know what? I just thought of something. Maybe have some sort of a challenge of like, what can people cook with their vehicles? Like,
Oh,
obviously,
What's
you
your
have-
engine? I used to do that. I don't know if you knew that. When I used to go to County Line, my E30,
Oh, okay.
I had set up a little thing where I can put hot dogs
okay.
On your exhaust manifold?
on the exhaust manifold because my turbo it came off sideways like this, and I made like a little bracket, and I would cook hot dogs.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hot dogs.
it
on your
only
exhaust?
really worked one event.
I could fry
Like,
stuff
it
on
was starting
my
to get
engine, it's got
greasy,
so
but
much
I
oil on
cooked
it.
hot dogs, and
Well, with all the
Not so
blow by
bad.
that you had, I can
Yeah,
imagine. Yeah,
yeah.
you're blowing oil all over.
I didn't have
there.
the cleanest engine made to do it. But I'm gonna the E46. You
You're
best
gonna make a
believe
hot dog
I'm
roaster.
gonna I'm gonna make a little tiny tray, and I'm gonna make hamburgers and stuff. Why not? You do like 1 laps. Oh, this is I want medium. Okay, that's 2 laps. You want it well done? Oh, that's 4 laps.
I can see that.
4 laps.
Why is there food all over the track?
There's a
I'll
wiener
make
on
a
the
little
track.
grease tray. It'll be
Whose
great.
wiener is this?
Totally fine. May have a grease fire, but that's okay.
Your car's on fire. It's an oil. You're gonna blow
It's
your
okay.
engine.
It's okay.
No,
It's-
it's just my
it's-
wieners.
Yeah, it's the wieners.
My wieners
It's
are on fire.
Angus. It's the Angus.
Oh man! Oh no!
It's flame broiled.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Oh man,
That's good.
That's too much.
That was good.
Hang on. Savio writes, county wouldn't allow it. Track did. County shut it down.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
Oh.
bummer. Damn.
too bad.
Well, can we have like laser lights?
Laser lights?
Laser lights? That's maybe like.
It's all during the day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a point. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
But he also wrote coming soon. And I think it's in regards to his cooking show
There we go.
that you were just referring to.
Oh, nice.
I want to
So-
be there for the grand opening.
Yeah. So what was the name that we suggested? Grill HQ, right?
Grill HQ. Yeah.
Yes.
Grill HQ.
I mean, if they haven't reserved that already, I think they should go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
But another couple of other things that took place also was Noel. I believe this is your favorite topic, Formula Drift, right?
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
Yes.
Formula Drift.
that's well, cool.
That's cool.
I guess we could talk about that event. It was kind of
Well, your boy won. What the hell are you talking about?
what? Yeah. No. I mean,
You should be.
I
like,
love the
you're-
result, but getting to that result was kind of awkward with some of the calls and some of the.
I mean, it was almost like
Well, Vaughn got
almost
upset.
beat
right?
the crap out of Asbo. Now,
Yeah.
you've seen Asbo's like taking self-defense classes and stuff. I'm serious. You didn't
No,
see
he's
it?
training.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
He's training now.
He's training now.
Yeah,
He's like,
I'm
oh,
telling
God, I
you,
gotta figure out how
man.
to.
You know, I think that would add a whole new dynamic to Formula Drift, right? Like
What?
somebody's got to pull somebody. Okay, so NASCAR we've seen helmets
Yeah,
thrown
somebody,
in fist fights.
somebody,
We need fights in FD. We
Yeah.
need more fights.
yeah. If it's
Yeah.
like
They're
instead of a
throwing
one more time,
helmets.
instead of a one more time, it's actually like a throwdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
throw down. Yeah, that would add, I mean,
Come on.
that'd be exciting.
Yeah.
Or they could joust.
It was getting
in their
close.
cars.
It was getting close. But it was just funny that like and I love Freddie, but he's doing these,
He's trying.
he's training. I'm like, okay, I could say, yeah, he does need some work there. He's a little stiff there. Yeah. And I was thinking, Freddie's kind of tall. I don't know, but no, I get probably kick his butt. But you gotta train more, Freddie. You gotta train more.
Yes. So we'll get to that part. Qualifying in the rain once again.
Did you say in the ring?
Yeah, it was raining. In
In the rain. I thought you said in the ring.
In the ring. Well,
It
it was
goes back
almost
to
a ring.
fighting.
But go ahead.
yeah, it's almost a ring. Adam LZ qualified first, so that was.
It was in the rain
right.
though.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like, does it count? I don't know. I don't know. He drove really well.
Yeah.
And then but man, he met up with Chelsea again in the top 16 on the next day, and there was no stopping Chelsea that day. I mean, he just made it all the way to the end. But something very interesting. I thought the two calls against Odie, one with Taylor Hall and then the one with Von Gittin.
The one more times.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I thought on the first run with Taylor Hall, Odie won right off the bat because they were saying that he slowed down drastically on entry, and then Taylor hit him, and that affected the rest of his run. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, that Odie initiated, and he was on the right line and everything. So I mean, that as a chase driver, you should expect somebody to slow down in that area. But it went one more time, and it was just kind of weird there. Then coming to the battle with Von Gittin Jr. coming through outer zone 3, it was awkward. I honestly, it could have gone either way as far as a call, because it looked like, in some shots, it looks like Odie slows down and Vaughn hits him, but then it also looks like Vaughn was just matted on the throttle all the way through, where, as a lead driver, you should have a little leeway for modulating throttle, because you don't want to come off the course or anything like that.
Right,
So,
right. Was there anybody sponsored by Flanders Flounders that did some flopping?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
there was no flopping.
There's no flopping?
You don't think,
think it was actually flopping?
No one sent me a text. He's like, yo, this guy just
Yo.
straight up flopped like a
No,
flounder.
no, he did not.
Yeah,
I
Flanders
remember
Flounders.
I don't think he flopped.
yeah.
You know what? Let's go ahead and just
Let's look it up. Let's look it up.
But wait, what was it again? Was it top 16 or top 32?
I believe it was top 16.
Yeah,
Everything really
you Google
got crazy.
Formula Drift top 16, or you top 8 flops of 2021. That should be in there. That's what Noel was saying. I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't watch it, so I can't say. I can only.
Yeah.
I watched it. I watched it. I don't think it was a flop.
I can
but-
only spread the rumor.
I mean, let's take a look at it. See what we come up with here. I guess that
It's gonna take me a while because I gotta
Okay.
like scroll through a lot
that
of stuff.
one right there. Perfect.
Which one?
That one right there. That's
This one?
Yeah,
Then
round
your
4, top
flops.
16 plus finals.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll go to this one.
Oh, so you're
Oh,
wait, round 4. Yeah, round 4 is Erie.
that's it.
Yeah. So
Problem is trying to find it where it happened.
Yeah, you can't find it. What are you trying to do?
you'll find it. It's in there somewhere.
Look.
There it is.
It's-
That one?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Hang on. Let me switch over to the thing. Well, bam, and well, bam.
Sound?
But now is that the first? Yeah, that's got to be the
That didn't
first
work.
run because Osbo did qualify second or third.
Why is it not working?
No, he doesn't have it on yet, so people can't see.
wait, hold on. Pause it.
Well, you can always rewind it. So,
Yeah, they can see it.
Oh, they can?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so this is the first run. Osbo's kind of running away with it. Rome Charpentier or Charpentier, depending on who you are, is
he closed
catching
the gap.
up.
He closed the gap pretty good.
He closed the gap, not doing bad. But then again, Osbo just running away with it. That car is an absolute rocket ship.
Yeah, it looks like it's dialed in this year better than it was last year.
Oh yeah. That car is unreal. So
We don't even really
Yeah,
watch
it's just
that over
replay.
again?
yeah,
Why?
I like the livery that he's got going on that Supra.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
not-
good.
It looks
It
better
does.
than
It
last
does look
year.
good. I like the E36 too.
Yeah. Oh, Rome's car
Okay,
is
so we're
awesome.
gonna slow this down.
No,
Well, it'll replay it.
So let's
Oh yeah,
see.
you're right. You're right.
All right, initiate.
Okay.
Osbo's pulling up. You can see Rome is not on the same line that Osbo was on his lead run.
Good angle though.
Yeah, decent angle coming through. Osbo loses a little ground here, so he has to shallow up the line, but then sticks with him through outer zone 3. This is where things get interesting. A little bump.
I think he just over rotated.
Yeah,
don't
That
think
was
that
not
was
it. That was not it.
that was not it.
This
What
is
do you
the
mean it's not
second.
it?
This is the second
No,
run.
no,
This is the second run.
No, I think there was a one more time there.
That's the one more time.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
one more time. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
before that. Yeah.
All that build up for nothing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
yeah.
Noel.
Yeah.
Well,
Freaking Noel.
Yeah.
You're like, this is it, bro.
Wait, not go back. Let's see. That
There
was.
it is right there.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
go
gotta
back.
rewind a little bit more because it has to be somewhere around here.
It's gonna be.
yeah.
They,
So
no, they do like a bunch
There
of
you go.
replays on that.
So this will be here,
This
right?
is it
Yeah,
right
it's-
here.
it's coming
this is
here.
the first run.
Oh, we'll just go from here.
Yeah,
well,
just
this is
go
the
right there.
second run of the.
Wow,
of the first
dragging.
battle.
He's just dragging that little tire. Poor thing.
Yeah. So here we go, transitioning into outer zone 3. Osbo's right there with him, getting to his door.
Oh, slowing it down for us.
They
Thank you.
slow it down,
Bing.
bump. Car still has angle, and all of a sudden just. So it took him a second.
Yeah, that was
For-
also slow motion though.
Yeah,
Let's see here. Let's watch here.
they might slow it down here again. Let me see.
So you
Yeah,
think
they
he?
did. I don't know because you could see him look back.
Oh, yeah.
That looks weird there.
I don't
But-
know. That didn't.
But
look
I
too
think he thought. I mean, the track was over, right?
good. No,
No,
it wasn't
what do
over.
you mean
No,
over?
no,
It's
the
Go
over-
back,
it's
go
over
back
at the
again.
cone,
Go
right?
back again. Because
It's over at the
watching it
cone.
on that angle right there totally
look,
looked like he
he's
hit him.
still-
Boom, and then
that's
he
still the
could have stayed
course.
into it.
Yeah, he could have stayed into it
Mm.
he backs off and then it. Yeah, so that you know.
I don't know. You
I think
be
he
the
said
judge.
it was over.
Yeah.
No,
So,
he didn't think it was over because
I think it's over at the cone.
no,
right
it
there.
keeps going, keeps going, keeps
There's a
going,
line-
keeps going,
It's
keeps
over.
going.
See, no,
That's
the
over.
line's right there.
That's over.
Yeah,
The
that's
line,
over.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It goes on for a lot longer.
I thought it was the last cone. It
No,
was
that's
over.
still outer zone there, and then yeah,
Maybe his car shut off.
maybe. I mean, it was just kind of weird the way that he gets hit, and then there's a shot where you see him do this, and then the car goes off.
Well, maybe because he looked back there. And then
Yeah, maybe throw him off.
Yeah.
You know, like he kind of forgot in what direction he was
He's
going.
got some splaining to do.
Yeah. We're gonna talk to you, Rome, at Clutch Kickers.
All people, I'm sure, have already been talking to him. 'cause
Yeah,
there
no,
was
I
some
think he
comments.
explained. He said he had a car issue, from what I remember.
Okay.
So it was a BMW doing BMW things.
Well, has
You
an
would say
LS in
that?
it.
Has an
in it.
LS. So
Okay.
And, you know, that's the one thing I want to point out real quick.
Oh,
Just because people always say, "Oh, LS, LS, LS." Talk to most people that have had an LS and ask them how many LSs they've blown. Jackson,
Right.
for one, I think he's on his 4th.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Right?
Yeah.
Is he still in the chat?
I would assume so. I don't
I
know.
wonder how many motors he is. And of course, he's going to say, "Oh, well, I just pulled this one out, and I had this pulley issue." Doesn't matter.
yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
considering
that I know, Bill Stinger blew a couple LSs. Everybody I know that's had LSs has blown them because of either oil starve issues or other issues.
Right. So thing with LS, actually, if you go back a few years in Pro 2, a lot of people were running 2Js because it was cheaper to make 700 horsepower out of a stock 2J than you could with an LS, because it would last. Ula Jaeger, that was borrowing Ausbo's old Supra, that was a stock engine making 750. And it lasted a long time like that. And then you have people with LSs that are blowing them even at 500 horsepower. Now, the thing is after you spend a ton of money
Yeah, but
in both, then the LS really shines.
right, but that's my point is that everybody, LS is reliable and it's you can get it and it's cheap power.
It's-
After
Well,
you're
it
at
is cheap
once you blow the first 3 and you actually figure it out and then you're on your 4th one, maybe.
no.
Or you could do what Kelsey did. She just got a Coyote motor. She's been on that motor for what, 4 years or something like that. Never
Yeah,
had
but
an issue
I
with it.
wouldn't say that's that much more reliable. Look at
But she's had her motor in there for a while.
yeah, she's had it in there, but that's not a Coyote from like out of a production car. That is an illuminator, a crate engine. So
Illuminator?
yeah, that's what they call it. The Ford, it's a illuminator.
Okay.
So
I gotta take his word for it. I don't know.
I
so
don't know either.
so that's like a
News to
nicely
me.
built engine that you could buy from Ford, and you could use it in your racing program.
It's cheaper than 4 LSs.
I
Maybe
wouldn't
within
know.
a dollar.
Coyotes are pretty expensive. And then you got JTP. He's blowing them too.
Blowing LSs?
Yeah, he's
No,
blowing coyotes.
blowing coyotes.
And his is an illuminator, but his makes like 1,000. But but he blew it in Orlando in the Final Four, and he blew it at this event. He couldn't even qualify.
See,
So it's just you're stressing these engines out, man. I mean,
I guess some of those. Well, I don't know.
But if you're gonna go for like a car that you're building for 500-600 horsepower, 2J is actually gonna be probably your best bet because you're not gonna have to build it up to make that kind of power.
I agree.
But once you fully build one and fully build the other, then you're gonna see that the LS, because of the displacement, really helps.
It also depends on what your goal is, right? Are you going to compete? Are you going pro spec now or pro? Then you obviously have to push yourself. But for us,
Yeah, 2J is fine. I mean, well, it's not fine. They're super expensive now.
yeah, they are expensive. I got a 1J non VVTi.
Yeah.
Mr. Pico, I think he's been working on my harness a little bit, so that's good.
Nice. That's good.
Still got a ways to go. One day.
Yeah.
Comments from Jackson, who writes third. So
Third.
he's on his third LS.
Well, it'll be the fourth.
and
You just condemned us.
You know,
You're gonna blow out.
you know what happened? Remember when we were at
Yeah.
PBIR
Yeah.
and he went on the track, and I'm like, oh, he just put that motor in, man. I sure hope he doesn't blow it. Like, it literally blew when I said that on the live stream. Like, literally, he goes, when you said that on live stream, it blew.
You guys have some sort of power, because like when you say something happens, and the same thing happened at America's Union.
Yeah, I said Gabby's gonna spin, and
Gabby's gonna spin. I'm like, he's not gonna spin. He's gonna play it cool. He's gonna make the lap. Spins at the last corner. I'm like, why? You guys got to stop saying things. But anyway,
Maybe so.
so yeah. But yeah, moving on.
wait, hang on. There's more. 2JZ is 100% better and more reliable. Don't buy Facebook junk.
Who's that?
Words of wisdom from Jackson Performance.
Yes.
Yeah. Stock for stock, I will say Jay-Z is it. When you build both of them, it could go either way, but the displacement of the LS helps it be less stressed out. But
All right, carry on with the Facebook. I mean, the
FD.
Formula Drift stuff.
okay, so
So when we talked about this, whether it was a flippy floppy thing or not,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean,
I don't think it
Rome
was
seems
flop.
like a straight up guy. I don't think he would do something like that. So we'll just go with
I just found it
mechanical
weird
issues.
looking, how
Well, you literally texted me, "Whoa, Rome just totally flopped."
yeah, I
I'm
did
like,
say
"Whoa,
that.
okay."
I did say that.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I could see why you would. It did look like that for
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah.
It was a typical flop style of maneuver.
Yeah,
But
we've seen
he
it
said
before.
he had, right. If we said he had engine issues, I don't know him to be like that.
I'll give
He's-
him the benefit of the doubt because we've seen him
absolutely.
with engine issues at clutch kickers, and maybe these gremlins are following him.
I
So.
wonder if it was did he fix it in 5 minutes? Because remember how he said the key to keep the car is being able to fix it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, well, they had one more time out of that, so and they kept going. But let's just, I guess, fast forward over to the Final Four where it's Vaughn versus Odie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's
probably
Hang on, I
gonna
gotta
be-
switch over to that.
Yeah,
Give me a moment.
That's to the finals.
yeah,
That's plus finals.
yeah. You can go all the way back. Let's see.
Probably right up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when they were having a discussion.
Oh yeah, that's.
The discussion.
Oh, but that's way after. That's
Yeah,
way
it's
after.
way
Way
after,
after?
way
You
after,
wanna
way
see
after.
battle?
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to see the Odie
Go
and
back,
Vaughn
go back,
battle.
go back, go back.
The-
there, right
the-
there.
Should be around there.
the battle of
It is-
words or the battle of cars.
No, the car.
No,
The car.
no.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh well, no.
Mm,
Oh,
no,
this
that's-
is no. This
no.
is the final. Oh no,
No.
that is Final Four. So maybe it
So
should
the
have been
top eight?
top eight. Yes,
Yes,
you're
top
right.
8. Go back.
Top 8.
Yes,
Okay.
sorry about that. And
Odie's talking there too.
yes,
so-
Odie does
You're right here.
talk, and I've never seen him really, express himself. So
Is this right here?
Yeah.
yeah,
I want to see this because I haven't seen it. So I'd like to see the expressions.
yeah.
Well,
Like I said, in my opinion, it could have gone either way with the judges.
did you
because
get one more time?
Forsberg's got
one more
3.
time?
Let's watch it.
I think no, I think it was straight.
He should have, whether it's this year or sometime in the future. He is championship caliber driver.
Oh, dang.
Up, left, right, and center.
Yeah, Vaughn's got a faster car.
Yeah. But you can see his initiation was a little step there. Odie doing a pretty good job up front. Vaughn is about to make his move coming. Oh yeah, you can see he shallows up a little bit on the line there. But this is where Vaughn gets right on his door, but then boom, and then pushes it seems
Pushing him off the
Yeah,
track.
that was-
Yeah.
Vaughn gets in the side of Odie
Yeah, that was pushing him straight off the
Yeah,
track.
he did push him off the track there. He hit him pretty good.
Yeah, so it was a good hit, but it's
That
like
was a slam
then when you
dance,
look at
little
certain
Mr. Plowjammer there.
parts, it looks like
Well,
Odie
that
slows
one,
down.
unlike some of the others that
But,
we've
I
seen
mean,
here in
it's-
the
He
past
still has
few
smoke coming out of the back. I
didn't
mean,
seem like it could
But it
be
starts
sustained
dissipating a little bit.
as
But I
much
mean,
as
it, like I
the
said,
others.
it
And
could have
this
gone
is
either
gonna
way.
be
It could have
key
been a
point
shared
of the
fault,
battle
honestly. I think,
on
in
this
my opinion, I think
particular
Vaughn
run.
should
I need
have
the top
adjusted.
view. I need the top view. Oh, what was that?
Cody maybe getting a
Oh,
little
this is
bit
a-
of edge by holding Vaughn off here. But as we get to this third outside zone, this is where we start to see drivers really compress. We get one bang there.
Yeah, you see, in
and
that angle, it looked like
It
Odie
looks
slowed
like-
down for a second
It
there.
looks
Yeah,
like Cody
but
was already
But
going
then
Oh,
right
here,
here,
here.
this is the big one.
And as he's getting right to the edge,
No,
Vaughn taps
I don't think he
and Odie
slowed down.
kinda-
I think
I don't think he
But
slowed
he just
down.
got pushed out.
He didn't slow down like slam on the brake,
No, he
slow
didn't.
down.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you got,
And-
if you're gonna follow, you got to be able to correct with that. And,
Yeah.
and they are at the level.
Does it-
He
does
just
it
came in
dissipate because
Yeah.
of
A little too hot, I
contact?
think.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that. I agree with that.
So
It's
let's-
just
let's
that,
take
you
a look
know,
at this, 'cause,
it's
yeah,
a tough
we're
call
seeing
for
a
the
lot of
judges.
different things
That
come
we
together
all
here.
know. The thing is that
So,
as
He didn't tap the brake.
he didn't tap the brake, and as a lead driver, you should be allowed to modulate
whiz bangs
throttle
going on
without
there.
really changing speed too much.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a few changes when you modulate throttle, but it's not gonna be drastic. And
Mm-hmm.
I think Vaughn should have expected that, from Odie. But Odie lost on that.
Oh, Odie lost.
Yeah, he lost that.
Oh, they faulted Odie for that.
Yes, they faulted Odie for slowing down.
Yeah, I don't think it was that much of a
And
slowdown.
the thing is, this is where I hope we see some sort of tech advancement in the future.
Yeah, some actual statistics or some
Some
data.
telemetry,
Like
right?
the throttle percentage.
Yeah,
and-
because they're just going off of tire smoke.
yeah, that's not a
You
really
know,
great-
it's-
that's not
Yeah.
the best indicator.
No, it's not. You need to have some telemetry, like something on the throttle position sensor that's telling you, hey, he's on throttle or
It's
part
basic
throttle.
data. I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean,
Yeah.
your ECU is already has the data. It's just
Yeah.
about
So
grabbing
I
it.
mean, that's why they have them put the what was
data
it?
loggers
Yeah,
on
the
it.
data loggers. That's what they have, but they're still not using that. I think I heard somewhere that they're still testing on that, but it's like, man, so many other racing series have had this for years, since the 90s. So it's like hey, I really hope that and this is, and on a sport like this where it's judged, and then on top of that, something so big like FD where the world's eyes are on you. It's like, come on, guys. But that's what happened there. So Vaughn's gonna win this battle. I guess we could watch this run here.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Way to ruin it, Noel.
Yeah.
Well, we already.
That's cool.
But he won it based on Odie's lead run, right?
Yeah, I believe so. From what I remember, because I only watched the event once, though.
It looks relatively slow. I don't know why it looks slow.
Yeah, and then you can see Vaughn had a little
Hey,
bobble
look,
there.
he's on the left foot brake.
Yep.
He's not slowing down. He's left foot braking around there, right?
Yeah, but that's just
No, but what I'm saying is
Yeah.
he was slowing down through that whole turn.
Sloppy,
Odie was
too.
not on the left foot brake whatsoever.
Yeah,
He
was,
let off the
It
throttle a
was
little bit.
sloppy though too. It was.
But
it was
what
wobbling.
I'm saying is, like, they're saying that they faulted Odie because Odie, when he was leading, he slowed down.
Yeah, that's what
Right?
they're going with.
Vaughn was on the brake when
Yes.
he went through that turn. He
Right.
was slowing the car down.
Right, but they have also it's such a double-edged sword with some of these calls, because I mean, it's like they left foot brake and they're like, oh, but he's left foot braking but not slowing down. And I'm like, but then what happens with brakes are meant to slow your car down, but they allow left foot braking. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah, Odie was very vocal about this.
Sure.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know what they were thinking. That I think there's got to be some changes, something along those lines there. But then Vaughn goes on to battle.
A lot of heat. A lot of heat in this event, huh?
Oh yeah,
So if you can imagine if they get Vaughn probably would have punched Odie in the face. Because he would have been very upset if he lost that. He's been very emotional lately.
yeah. Vaughn is the type of driver. It seems from what I can see is that he gets very a lot of adrenaline running through him when he's running in these events, and he's in the last video he caught himself. He was like, you know what? After I saw
Yeah,
everything,
no, he totally pushed Odie off his line.
Yeah, just looking at side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Odie should have totally got that.
yeah. So anyway,
Whatever.
Let's fast forward to where Odie's talking. I didn't hear him what he's talked about.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Yeah.
fast forward.
I
You
have
can
to,
find
find
it.
it there.
Yeah, just scroll
Is it
over
right
there,
after
buddy.
this? You remember?
it's pretty.
It's pretty far after this, so I wouldn't just.
Who is that guy?
That was that guy.
Oh man.
Yeah, there he is.
He's excited. He's happy to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way after, man.
Yeah, just scroll over the line.
Or
See
just
where-
keep doing what you're doing.
Eventually. Oh, there
we
it
go.
is.
Go back.
Okay, hang on. Let me give it some volume.
Let's hear the nickels.
Battles, with Taylor Hall, you faced Von Gittin Jr. Odie, where do you think it went wrong?
Well, you know, I was really excited about the run, and I was having a really good time. And where it went wrong is when I got pushed out of outside zone 3/4 of the way into the zone. I just literally got pushed out. Your car there is not making an awesome grip. There's no banking to it. The smallest nudge moves you a little offline.
You can see he's
It
upset.
was more than a
Frustrated,
small
yeah.
nudge. I got moved like all the way out to the zone to a point where there's no recovery. If I tried recovering and like get back in throttle like hard to actually get cut inside to the track, I would have rotated like crazy. Like it was nowhere to go.
Yeah, he's very
And,
upset.
I'm
He's
really
not a
bummed out
confrontational
that,
guy.
You know,
Listen,
apparently
listen.
tire smoke is the only indicator of vehicle acceleration, and I feel like there's a fundamental problem there. We've been fast through that turn. I feel like we have that turn dialed. We're not blowing off the line there, and that's how I pick up speed and maintain.
His smoke
speed
is
in
about
my
the same
car.
when he was
There's
chasing.
Certain aspects to throttle modulation and keeping traction down and actually momentum. And I was doing exactly that until I got pushed off the line. So we got to take these, you know. It'll happen again, and it is what it is. I just don't want to lose the points race, you know. I think we had such a good thing going. You know, Taylor Hull put up a heck of a fight. We had a lot of practice there. I felt warmed up. I felt really good. That run was felt great, and it was super fun. You know, chasing Vaughn. He's one of the fastest guys out that I've encountered this whole weekend. So that was it was a fun chase for sure.
Odie, thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Poor
So
Odie.
much
I
to rest and,
agree. It's just such a tough call when you don't have the correct telemetry, but really you could see it. He got pushed off,
Well, yeah, he got pushed off. Plus,
and he was
when you
second.
reverse the roles, well, I don't
Wasn't
care. You can
that
say
great of a-
whatever. Left foot brake isn't slowing down. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's kind of weird too. Yeah,
At what point? You don't
His
know,
line
right?
was more inside, and
His
he
line
was
was
on the
right.
brake.
Exactly.
And yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
Definitely no.
But-
I disagree with that.
Yeah,
call.
and he was second in points going into the event, so this kind of hurt him a little. So
Yeah, somebody got paid. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, you're not.
I got a comment from Juan Henao in the chat who writes, Vaughn was using brakes to maintain angle, not to slow down. And we
there's that
also-
argument. Yeah,
Yeah, you could use that argument, but what I'm saying is Odie didn't slow down.
Correct.
And Vaughn probably shouldn't have, because Vaughn ran, like you said, he didn't run as deep into the zone as Odie did.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think Vaughn at that point already knew he had it in the bag because of whatever.
And he's got so
the
much
amount
power.
of money
He
he put in that guy's pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I-
Anyway, but yeah, he like I said, Odie was second in the points coming into the event. That hurt, you know.
Yeah, no, he was upset. You can see
That-
he's kind of broken up, and
Yeah.
he's
Well,
definitely not
he'll
the
be back
kind of
better
guy.
next time.
All right, so
Wait, before we move on,
Okay.
just want to welcome Zach Poloff into the chat,
hey Zach,
who writes, and Forsberg gets the win.
What?
Actually,
How did
you're
that happen?
absolutely
oh,
right.
another thing that happened in qualifying was Forsberg had to do his second run again because he.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What are you
How
talking
do you
about?
do that? How do you get your second run again?
Okay, so or no. Like, all right, so in round 3,
Oh,
he had to do a second
yeah,
run
oh, yeah, yeah.
because his car was running weird, and then again happened again. He's still having the throttle body issues with his car.
Wait, how do you not get that figured out
I
from one
couldn't-
event to? I mean, people rebuild whole motors and put them in between events.
Yeah, I couldn't tell
And
you,
it's
man.
a throttle body issue.
It's a throttle body issue. So,
Well,
so yeah, he had to do his.
we
second
hope he
run
gets that
again.
figured out.
Why does he go back to his old motor, the motor that he's won championships with? Why
Because
is he trying to
they're-
push that?
Okay,
Oh, they're trying to push that motor.
no, it's not so much that. What happens is that the engine that he had was a VK56 that was not a production engine. It was a core racing engine that
Yeah.
was like an off-road racing engine,
Yeah.
and they stopped making that. Those trucks don't run those engines anymore. And then and it was a very limited production run, so he doesn't have extra parts for it, so he can't rebuild the engine.
Oh, okay.
So he had to get off of that, and it was super expensive. So VR38, it's reliable, makes good power, but
Yeah, very reliable.
but
two rounds in a row.
well,
it's like an RB.
well, it's the throttle body, not the whole engine.
Oh yeah, just a thought about it.
Oh yeah, okay.
But anyway,
Wait, do you feel like maybe Nissan is forcing him to run these engines as sort of like a test bed? It's like,
No.
we don't know how reliable these engines are, so we're gonna give you these engines for you to test out.
that's a good theory, but if that was the case, he would still be running the VQ that he was running like 2 or 3 years ago, and he couldn't keep those engines together. They would just blow almost every event. So,
Okay.
and even then, I think he still ended up 4th in the championship. That was pretty crazy. So yeah.
So what happened next?
All right. Well, I mean, just skip forward to
Vaughn ripping Asbo out of the car, throwing him down, and beating him really hard.
well, yeah, the battle between Vaughn and
Well said there.
Osbo.
What do you digest?
What do you digest?
What do you digest? Oh, I
How does that sit in your
hamburgers,
stomach?
chili dogs.
Matfield and Chelsea.
Yeah. Chelsea took off from him on his lead run.
Yeah, he Matfield struggled.
Yeah, it was really bad. So you can see right there. I mean, Chelsea's on the wall
A lot of angle too. Look
and
at it.
tons of angle.
Yeah.
But then this
That's
is
a
where
serious-
Oh, whoa, what the hell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa there.
No, he's way off.
yeah.
Well, just trying to find my own line.
Chelsea was on point, man.
You know, it's a lot of drivers like to start by chasing first and then leading because they wear out their tires less when they're chasing. So that way they have more tire when it's time to lead. And that could be a product of what happened there. So yeah, this is a big battle. Osbo leading Von Gittin Jr. here in the final 4. Osbo's running away with it here.
Ripping around the track.
You can see Gittin is trying to make.
They put like a bump in there or a speed bump or something?
There's a
No,
bump in there.
it's like Orlando where it just
okay.
it goes from the bank to the flat. But Osbo just taking off. Obvious advantage to Osbo.
As we go down to the final 4.
These Nitto tire cars are ridiculously fast. That tire is nuts. So let's see here. This is a crazy result.
Gittin's bobbling though.
Yeah, bobbling.
Because of the distance he put on Asbo there.
Yeah, hang on, pay attention to this part.
Ah, that's right.
And then right here, Gittin over rotates. Has to straighten out.
Yes, so I do remember this. And they were trying to say, oh, it was an unchaseable run. I wouldn't say it was an unchaseable run. Or unchaseable.
Unchaseable lead.
Not unchaseable lead. It was he didn't fall close enough, so it was like he was so far back. That
Oh
it
yeah, he
changed
was
to zero.
inactive chase.
Inactive chase. That's what it
Okay,
was.
so yeah, but then the unchaseable part
Look
of
at that drop.
Vaughn's lead happened before.
Look at his car.
He straightened before Osbo straightened out or shut the run down.
Well,
so,
he's straightened out, right?
yeah. So to have an unchaseable lead or
I don't think
inactive chase.
Inactive chase, yeah.
Yeah, inactive chase. You have to, you have to complete the run too, or the lead driver has to complete their run.
I think an inactive chase is where you can't fit 2 cars in the same lens.
Yeah,
That's how I determine
well,
inactive
I mean,
chase.
but at this level, I mean, if
Yeah.
it should be, like everybody should be door to door almost.
So Vaughn was upset. Why did he straighten out?
Vaughn was
He should be upset at himself for straightening out.
So Vaughn thought that Osbo shut the car down before.
He was behind him. So he thought he shut the car down, so he figured out.
He has a camera in Asbo's car.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and straighten out. That can't be true because then he got right back in the drift.
Right, so
he just threw too much
of-
angle right there.
But of
and
course,
slowed
he
down.
has spotters saying, hey, this is what happened or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
but,
that's bull. He would
Now-
if he no, come on.
but hang on.
Are you really telling me that
But
Vaughn
Vaughn-
Gittin said that? Oh, I straightened out because I thought he stopped drifting.
No. He didn't say that.
Oh,
no, he didn't
okay.
say
What
that.
did he say?
What did he say?
What he said was that the result was incorrect because he thought that Osbo had an inactive chase before he zeroed out.
I wouldn't say that was an inactive chase. It wasn't.
So, But yeah, well, whatever. Anyway,
Then
that's debatable.
Asbo breaks his car.
But Osbo really shut the car down after Vaughn's incident.
Well, right, as far as that, but what
So-
you said, Vaughn's trying to say that it was look, it's not that much different right there. Looking at the camera.
No,
Vaughn was a little
Vaughn's
closer.
argument was that how did you know I was going to spin after he broke his car?
Yeah. Was that the argument?
Yeah, he said it's like, what do you guys read? You guys are predicting
Mind
the future?
readers.
Yeah.
Mind readers?
Yeah, something along those lines. But if you look, Vaughn straightened out before Osbo.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah. And so what that means is that the run is over because the lead driver zeroed out.
No,
Right,
they're
he
saying
lost.
Osbo broke his car up here somewhere when
Yeah,
he
but it
came
doesn't matter.
down.
That's not an inactive chase.
Right
not- it's-
here is
no,
where Osbo broke
that-
his car. Right there. That's where he broke it. And then you can see he's slowing down there. And he tries to go up this way, and he's like, no.
Yeah. But Vaughn did come out with a video, like apologizing to Freddie and
Oh,
to
really?
everybody. Yeah, and
Oh.
and he realized that the call was correct after. It's just at that moment you're hot, man. I mean, you're coming off the track and
But that's what I'm saying. You need to throw down when the emotions are high. And you're gonna start wailing on each other. He should have pulled Freddie out of the car,
yeah.
and then it would just
Well,
been
let's go to that. Let's zoom, move forward to that actually
no,
altercation.
don't,
No?
because it really isn't as exciting as I'm making it sound.
okay.
Yeah,
it wasn't
no,
really that.
It was
heated.
just him coming
Yeah,
up.
just more
like
talking.
he was actually like
Oh, he was
not,
pointing his fingers, using his face, and he was doing this, but we're not gonna watch it. No, don't watch it.
put it on, man.
No,
Just
don't put it on. I mean, he was in his grill.
So anyway, the final.
Chelsea
is-
was holding back.
Chelsea was holding back.
Holding
Yeah,
by his
Chelsea had to
waist.
come, and he had to hold Von Gittin, and then I saw what Freddie reaching for his hammer.
Man, you. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Because
gonna,
he's
he was gonna
Thor,
hit
that's
him.
right.
He was gonna hit him. It was getting
Oh
pretty
man.
serious, man.
Oh man, you saw
Pretty
more than I did.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
And then I think once Odie caught wind, I think Odie was going to jump on Team Norway, and it was going to be Chelsea and getting tag team against
See, that would
Odie,
be great.
and, Odie and
Yeah,
Freddie
in the ring.
In the ring,
ring.
tag team.
Though I
Oh,
think
man.
I think Gittin and Chelsea would win that fight, though.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Eh,
We got a couple of comments in the chat that I want to point out over here. Juan wrote, perfect example. Chelsea was pulling away from Matt and his brake lights were on. As he goes, that was a reference to what he was saying earlier, how you use your brakes to maintain angle, not to slow down.
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Juan's Rose. So Vaughn can still be going fast while left foot braking. Zach Rowe. I literally can't figure out Vaughn's argument for this one. And Juan Rowe. Vaughn pooped on this run, but I don't know. Zach Rowe. It wouldn't matter. The lead car still has to finish his run, so then it defaults to the first run, which Freddie still would have won.
Mm-hmm.
Then Alex Pack wrote, he thought the judges made the call of Osbo stopped because he spun. So-
Interesting.
Anyway.
A lot of good comments.
Yeah. Good comments. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. But yeah. So the event ended anticlimactic.
What's that?
Did you
see
say
that?
anticlimactic? Clematis?
What?
Yeah, I said, what?
What is
What did you
that?
say?
What is that sparking on the?
Yeah, I'm not a big.
sparking?
I don't know. The fun haver thing. Can he come up with a new saying? I don't know. Just
That's his brand and it's working.
no.
For him.
Well, yeah, of course it's working because he could have said poop haver. Yeah, poop giver, like poop taker. I'm a poop taker. And he
It'll sell. It'll sell.
right. It'll sell because of his status, right?
I have a fun haver bag, so I mean, but it's because
But you're a
you're a
Chelsea
fanboy.
fanboy.
but it's because I bought the Chelsea shirt and they gave me the bag. So,
Yeah.
but
Can you
anyway,
sign your boob?
Poor Chelsea has to go with it, huh?
Chelsea. I think Chelsea's fine with it. Actually,
Well, it's one of those things. It's like you say it enough, and you tend to like it. It's
Yeah.
like you smell your own stuff in the bathroom. It doesn't really smell so bad, right? Because you're used to smelling it.
Are you a fart
I'm
smeller
just-
or a smart fella?
Yeah.
One of those.
Anyway,
And then Freddie won.
so yeah, Freddie wins. But Freddie has to call his competition timeout. Actually, they gave him another 7 minutes on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the final, so they want to try to make it happen, right?
And he didn't make it happen.
And they had to replace all the left rear suspension. It was collapsed.
Well, this goes to show you that Papa
Von
Dog has
Gittin's
made
team.
Von Gittin's got it
team
down.
could change a whole rear end in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they couldn't-
Papadakis needs to step it up.
Yeah. No, really.
Yeah. No, well, but I mean, still, they could still swap an engine in less than an hour. That's still impressive either way. but then it,
They were changing Chelsea's whole rear suspension like it was like. Blah, 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 blah.
Like,
They
they're
were
gonna
just gonna
change
change
it
the
out.
whole entire rear
They're,
end.
they're gonna change it out, and man, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go out there and drive.
Alex brought up a good point that this isn't the first time he's had that failure. Osbo.
yeah,
Yeah,
Road
you're
Atlanta. Road Atlanta, his you could see the spring come out, and it's not a divorced spring and shock setup. It's a coilover, so the shock is breaking and the spring is popping out.
Coil
So
over.
yeah, so yeah, the spring's popping out when the shock breaks. Yeah,
It's
so
coil over.
yeah, it's a coilover break. So,
Right.
but I'm saying like
Oh, okay.
part by part.
Part by part. Got it.
Yeah, so it's there's obviously
There's no way it was just they're changing out the whole Wise Fab rear end.
yeah,
It wasn't just a shock.
but
No,
you-
this time it wasn't. He's talking about it in
Oh.
Atlanta.
Yeah,
It was
Road
the
Atlanta.
spring.
Oh,
actually
but no,
flew
you
out.
could see also Papadakis pulling out a whole new coilover and like assembling it as well. So it
Yeah.
could have been that, and then when
look,
the car
look,
dropped,
look at Von getting saying, "You freaking Norwegian."
Yeah.
Yeah, you better
What?
get your stuff together. I'm gonna meet you out in the parking lot.
Come here, Papa
Come on.
Doug.
Yeah. No, I know. I got your number. I say, no, but look, he's like, come here. I got a hammer for you. He's like, no, I don't want
Slapped
your,
his hand.
I don't want your hammer.
So
Oh, look. You want a piece of this? You want a piece of me? Forget about it. That's what's going on. Let's look. He's like, look, you're gonna go back to your car and you're gonna sit in your room. Well, I wonder what was being said there. We don't really know.
Don't really know.
But all I know is Freddie's taking
and then
self-defense classes now.
Papadakis actually kicks
Yeah.
Vaughn out. That was
Yeah.
kind of funny
Yeah.
as well.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's not the time to go approach the other
No.
driver.
no,
Right?
I agree.
They're trying to get his car fixed. He doesn't need to be over there right then. He can wait till later.
Yeah, of course. It's just at the heat of the moment, you know. You got that, you got that going on. But so we're not obviously going to watch the whole thing. They can't get the car to the line. So it's Chelsea on a bye run.
You know, I've been watching this series on Netflix, and it's takes place in
The
Norway.
getaway
It's-
driver.
no, it's called Lilyhammer.
Lilyhammer.
Yeah, it's about a mobster that he turns in, like he confesses and he gets all these mobsters in jail.
Yeah.
And he goes to Lilyhammer for witness protection. So you got this mafia dude, and he just in every way in Norway is like, you know, everything's politically correct, and he's like beating people up, opening up it's pretty funny.
I gotta watch
Makes me
that.
think of Freddie. That's funny.
Well, real quick, actually, we should go back to the
Why?
bye run because it was pretty
No.
pretty
Why you
awesome
gonna go
run.
by?
It was an
No, it's
awesome run.
okay. You're
It's
just
just
a
a solo
Chelsea
run.
fanboy.
Well, anyway, but before he did his bye run, he had to call a competition timeout. Because he was doing his
So something
burnout.
was wrong with the engine. It sounds
Yeah.
like. He
So
didn't
what
wanna
are the
blow-
point standings now?
So anyway, let's go here.
Moving
You
right
just
along.
ask Zach. Let's not ask him.
All right, so let's starting on number 5 and go up. Von Gittin with 262 points is 5th place. 4th place is Odi Bakchis with 299 points. Frederick Osbo with 314 points.
Points.
Woo,
Points.
This
Points.
is-
Points. Come on, make that a sample.
Points.
In third.
Points.
Cool. Second place, Chelsea Denofa with 319 points. And number 1 is still Matt Field with 338 points.
It's pretty close.
It's close.
In the points.
In the points.
In the points. That's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. How close the points race is. I can't even fathom. I can't even fathom how close the points are.
That looks like he's gonna cry.
Ridiculous.
Ben is running out of air. He's turning
Ludicrous.
purple. Ben, breathe.
Breathe.
Breathe,
I'm
Ben.
so excited for the next round.
You're gonna kill Ben. You're gonna kill Ben. Stop.
He's holding his side. It's
Yeah.
too much.
Oh man.
Oh, boy.
That's funny. It's like we can see an all BC racing final.
Easy.
So anyway, yeah, the points race is close. It's halfway through the season now. Round 5 is next week at Seattle or Monroe, actually. Evergreen Speedway.
Nice. Yeah.
So
Wow, that's
see what happens there.
Yeah. And we got clutch kickers coming up soon.
We got a ton of events coming
Yeah,
up.
clutch kickers. Holy shift. What else the hell is? There's gonna be some more.
Well, so there's actually 2 of other events going on the same weekend as clutch kickers, I think you said, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is Lone Star Drift.
Lone Star Drift
Yeah.
decided to make their competition
With
the
the
same day.
payout, looks like they're
Everybody's pumping up the payouts now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Clutch Kickers
you have
comes
to
out
know
with
it's-
money.
You're
and like
absolutely
everybody's
right.
like, oh yeah, 10 grand. Oh yeah, 4 grand. Yeah, 5 grand. Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
like a bidding
we're paying
war.
money.
Yeah, it's like a bidding war, right?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
Clutch Kicker started. See what
They
you
had
guys
an
started.
event up in like North Dakota or something like that.
ND Drift.
Yeah.
You know
And
about?
ND Drift,
I don't
yeah.
think that's North
And-
Dakota.
and-
Is it North Dakota?
I mean, ND would kind of make it.
I don't know.
Mm.
It's up there.
I don't pay attention.
So
ND Drift stands for North Dakota.
no,
Zach,
I don't think
I
so.
would,
I
I
don't
would
know.
think so.
No, it doesn't spend North Dakota. No.
Okay, well,
Can't be.
find out what it is. But
Find
they,
it out.
but they, was it also a $10,000?
yeah, they are giving money away. It's like
Yeah.
you see that more
I told
often
you.
now.
Rome won that one.
Yeah.
Rome.
That he did. Yeah,
he
you're
won
absolutely
that,
right.
So.
So that's good. That's good. More people starting to step it up and starting to see prize money. That's great.
Yeah,
And these drivers, especially for these drivers that are trying to compete with the in the pro spec, they can go out to these events and try to help fund
right.
their season.
Yeah, absolutely. I
So.
mean, it definitely helps, especially if they can, get
Oh,
into
it's
the
North
top.
Dakota Drift. You're right.
Thank you.
Ah, good.
So,
I was wrong.
so
Paul,
anyway,
always a skeptic.
No, you weren't
Oh.
wrong. You were mistaken, like Jackson.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
Mistaken. He was mistaken.
I'm always
Okay.
being accused of being wrong. But anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's great because these drivers are having a chance at competing for something that's going to help them elsewhere as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, if you win a $10,000 event, I mean, does it really take $10,000 to transport your car and
Yeah.
run a whole weekend?
I
I
guess
mean,
depends on where you're going.
it depends
Reese
on who you
Marin
are.
was a judge.
Reese Marin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reese Marin has been driving a lot lately.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
been
Well,
driving.
he was a
that's good.
judge.
I understand he was a judge. I got that
Yeah.
part. But I'm just saying.
Did you
he's been-
understand that he was a judge?
I understand that he's
You
a
got that?
judge. Got that
It
part.
was a 10K event.
Ah, 10K.
It's a 10K.
Nice.
But you know what? I went by, and I'm probably gonna say, how do you say the Kuruma
Karuma?
Motors?
I think it's Karuma Motors.
Kuruma
Yeah.
Motors imports.
Okay.
So I went by there this week. I'm sorry, changing subjects.
No, it's cool.
But I'll forget if I don't say it now. But some good news that I found, some feedback. I got to meet George, which George used to come, George Lopez. He used to come to County Line back in the day.
Lopez, not that George Lopez.
What? Anyways, he used to, so anyways, he used to go to the events back then. So I went there to look at a 180 SX for a favor for Lil Llama. Lil Llama works at
Llama.
It works
Only
at Jackson.
Chris has got these guys with names like
Right.
this.
So basically, long story short, Lil Llama it does graphic design. His real name is Anthony, but we call him Lil Llama.
you got the caveman, you got Little Llama.
Yeah,
What the
it's,
hell
it's
is this, like
it's a whole zoo over
Ferrari
there.
Dave.
Yeah, Ferrari Dave. But anyway, so Lil Llama he had a car he sold, and he's looking at buying a 180 SX. It's a 1990 pig nose.
Okay.
The car was super clean, but he was like, "Hey,
So CA powered.
has a CA power. Yep, CA powered."
Oh,
So he's
really?
like, "Hey, can you go take a look? I happen to go down to Miami." He's like, "Hey, can you take a look at it for me? I got to drive it, but can you just?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" So I went down there. That car was beautiful. He had a ton of cars in there, like Skylines, R32s, R33s, R34. He had a couple RX-7s, some Supras, and he had a bunch of those little K car, the little pickup trucks. He had a bunch of those and the little vans. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. So I'm sitting here talking with George, and we're kind of looking at each other. I'm like, man, he looks familiar, right? I didn't put two and two together because I didn't really know him that well, but I remember seeing him.
Yeah.
So then we start talking, find out, and we start reminiscing about County Line. So we're talking for a little bit, and I told him about Holy Shift. He didn't know about Holy Shift.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I want to start. I was going to more events and promoting the store.
absolutely.
So I was like, well, you should get a booth at Holy Shift. It's going to be a Sebring. I said, reach out to Jackson. Actually, I got to send him some information. So we were talking about cars and stuff, and he was telling me how there's the young generation of like 12 to like 16-year-old, how much they know about the Supras and the engine swaps. He said that his dad, I guess they had a car, and a kid came up. He's like, "Oh, that's this car. Oh, you can swap this motor in it. It's got this motor in it," and all these facts about these Japanese cars.
Yeah.
So that I think that's positive because we were talking.
That makes me happy.
That makes me happy
Yeah.
because it's not fading away.
Right,
You're
right.
seeing a
It's
young
still there.
Well,
generation.
not like in Japan where it's
Exactly.
like,
You're saying
Yeah.
in Japan that there's a loss of
People wanting to drive
interest
cars, yeah.
for these cars.
Yeah.
So to see that in this young generation coming up is pretty cool. It's promising. So hopefully there's more younger kids out there, and hopefully George can sell more cars and get them on the road.
Yeah.
I don't think Lil Llama picked up the car yet, but I know he's trying to get that car. But it was, man, I started that sucker up. take such good care of their cars.
Yeah.
I think it had like 30 or 40,000 miles on it,
Oh man.
but it was like mint, right?
Oh,
there was
man.
some wear on the driver's seat, but it was like that sucker, cold start, started right up, no smoke coming out the back. The freaking thing was beautiful.
Amazing.
They had a lot of nice cars there. So if you're looking if you're in the market for an import,
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
pull the
look 'em up.
website?
Karuma Imports, I think.
Yeah, Karuma Imports. I do go on their Facebook and like
There you go.
on Marketplace, and I see them, and I just start dreaming a little bit, you know.
Yeah, they're right
But-
here in Miami.
Oh, inventory. There you go.
Yeah.
No, we can do Noel the car ferry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Noel the Car Ferry.
Yeah, go to inventory.
Let's go to inventory. Let's take a look at what they got.
That's cool.
They had some nice EGs.
Oh wow, look at those
Yeah.
Civics.
Oh
Those little-
man, that little EG, that blue one, and the black one.
That's
Let's
an
focus
EK.
on the driftable cars here. This is the
Oh,
car
but
ferry.
I'm sorry. Maybe
Yeah,
like
well, the car
sometime
ferry
towards
drifts-
the end
yeah.
of last year, we started talking about Hondas and Kias.
Yeah.
So
Oh, there it is right there, the pending one. That's the
Oh,
one
it's
that
pending.
that's the one Little Llama was.
Oh, it's
looking
red.
at.
oh, that car is.
Oh, look
Yep.
at
Yeah, I was thinking it was silver for some reason.
No, that's the
Oh, that
one.
car is
That's nice.
gorgeous.
It is. Is the engine bay beautiful? The car was really nice.
If you're gonna buy an imported
Click-
car, why
click on the next-
why at 240?
Yeah. no,
Well,
I mean,
money, right?
Well, how
I
much
want
are
to see
they?
what wheels are.
I think
on
he
it.
was getting it for like 14 or something.
Still, well, I guess they're all expensive. Man, that's really clean though.
It is
Yeah,
super clean.
It's kind of worth the
The
money.
I guess,
undercarriage-
I guess if you're talking about, it, I mean, that's 240 here would go for like what $17,000 now.
But what I'm saying, the
That's
car now
actually
it is
really
it
clean.
was
Oh,
automatic,
it's automatic.
but
Okay.
it's
still,
automatic.
like,
No,
hey,
crack dash.
Oh, come on.
They're all gonna be cracked.
now. But I will tell you that what's good about buying an automatic is you know that car wasn't beat up
Yeah.
by a drifter in Japan.
Oh, you don't know that.
You never know.
Yeah,
You've heard the phrase neutral drop, right?
good point.
Man,
but
that
what
thing
the-
is clean.
it was super clean.
Man, you
It looked
can-
just
you
as
don't
good.
CA?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a CA.
Oh, there we go. We were talking about that earlier.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, like I said, just as clean as it looks there, it looks just as clean in
Yeah,
real
it's
life.
got everything.
Yeah, beautiful
That's it.
car.
I'm at the end of that. Okay.
Jeez. Okay, what else we got?
Oh, 16.
Yeah, I think he talked him down. Actually, I think he was getting closer to.
Spoilers.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh
Whatever.
wow, Fair Lady,
Nice.
That's not a bad price for Fairway if you're in the market for one.
an R52.
Oh,
Oh,
that's,
you can drift
R33.
this.
Damn, go back
Yeah,
up to the
19,000.
Hey, he
R32.
also does financing.
That right there.
This
that,
one?
RB26.
Yeah, it's Autech. I don't think that's a regular GTR. I could be
It's a
wrong.
4-door.
Yeah, you see, it's a 4-door with an RB26.
Oh, that's
slide
nice.
through the pictures.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty
Ooh.
rare.
Yeah, you see, it's not.
Well, that's why it's
wow.
30 grand.
Wow.
But the other
That's
ones were
nice,
19. The other ones were 19. That's not too bad.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I still want one. I know they're not. Some people say
They're not going to get any cheaper.
Automatic.
Oh, it's freaking automatic. Damn it.
Yeah, but that's what you're going to get at this point. If you,
I guess, yeah,
the
yeah,
manuals
yeah.
are going to be through the roof.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that is a 26.
yeah.
Wow.
Not as clean as
About
this.
to blow.
What the heck was Nissan thinking putting an automatic into a 26? Oh, well. At least it comes with documents.
This is how it blows up. Any
That's-
minute
that's-
it may
so,
explode.
that right there. That's 20 grand. That's not bad for a.
Nobody wants the 33.
I don't like the 33. I'd rather have the 32.
Nobody
I
wants.
like 32
Oh,
more.
Sunny
but-
truck. Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
Sunny truck.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
nice. Yeah, I saw that
Ooh,
was
a
up
Land
front.
Cruiser?
what the
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
hell did they do to that Supra?
That's the top secret.
It's only
What's he
So it's a
doing with
Veil
this?
side kit. Yeah.
I don't like it.
What a way to ruin a Supra.
I'm not a big fan of it
No.
either.
They
But
just put a V8 in it, and then you got it. Take the 2J out. Has it got a V8 as well? It's
No.
stick shift.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a manual, so that's good.
no, this one is 2J. But there is one that
You
looks
don't
just
know
like
you-
that
oh, it is?
from.
Okay, there you go.
There is one that looks just like that from Top Secret, which
Ooh,
is now
papers.
in Miami.
Hi.
That
Why
is
has it got a
V12
Nissan?
soft.
Wait, whoa. Why has it got a Nissan book in it?
Wait, what?
Why is this a Nissan?
Where?
Right there.
Oh, God.
What the hell?
Oh, why does it say Nissan?
hell?
That's it. No.
Oh, there's
That's
something
not
wrong
right.
here. This is
Yeah.
fishy.
That's
It's
not
got
right.
two.
It's
Yeah,
got
it's a
Sylvia.
Supra.
I don't
That
know.
says Supra, but there's two Nissan
Oh,
books on the
I
left
thought
hand
it said
side.
Sylvia.
There's something wrong here. There's
There's something wrong.
Good.
There's
No
something
sale.
wrong.
No sale.
No sale.
Nissan red and blue. Was it like Pokemon?
No, that's.
But yeah, the Top
ridiculous.
Secret Supra is in Miami, and it's got a
Go to
V12.
the second page.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah, it's a V12 powered Supra, twin
Oh,
turbo, and all
God,
that.
this is-
Oh, there's
Yeah,
a Supra.
yeah,
Oh,
Supra,
wow.
nice.
Okay, there we
51,
go.
that's not
RZ,
All right,
nice.
Let's go there. See what we got here. All right,
Yeah, I
looking
saw
decent
it
so
there.
far. All right, got a spoiler.
There were a couple Miami-Dade police officers
Oh,
in there
automatic,
looking.
but that's fine. Okay. Some people who
Mhm.
go into drag racing prefer automatics.
It's also a cruiser, you know?
Okay, well, I mean, have
So
all
there's-
stuff.
I don't know.
Really? Why? 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 Seriously,
That's the
why?
radio. That's the
the
radio.
radio.
That's the radio.
Hey, you scare someone over here.
That was Mitsubishi.
Yeah, I thought it was a Mitsubishi. I was like, what is it doing with a Mitsubishi?
I want to see.
Eclipse?
I want to see if he still has the. There was a Silver RX-7. There was a couple police officers. They said they just did a bust and they kind of kept a little bit for themselves.
What?
And they were
What?
going to purchase. I'm joking.
Oh,
Oh,
But
say,
maybe he
man.
sold it. Maybe he sold it.
Yeah.
It was a nice.
what's with that?
FD.
Why is that one Super so cheap?
Oh, this one?
Probably
Oh,
NA.
it's just a
Oh,
regular
S-
one.
S-
It's an
oh,
SZ.
SZ is NA, yeah.
You want the RZ, baby.
yeah.
R.
So you could get a manual SZ, which is NA, for 45, or you could pay a little bit more and get an automatic twin turbo.
Ah, good point.
Can we just like swap the transmissions?
You don't want to do that because that's a W58. And
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So,
yeah,
like I
no,
said,
no
he
bueno.
does. He does
Ooh,
offer.
Cosmo.
Oh, wait, is
Yeah,
that a
Cosmo.
Mazda? Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
That's
Cosmo.
RX-7 right there.
Yeah.
The Cosmo.
You want the Cosmo? Okay, fine. I'll
Oh
go
yeah, I
back.
love the Cosmo.
Oh yeah, Frank has one.
I
Frank's
know.
loves it.
Yeah, and
And
it's
does he still have it
beautiful.
though?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he does.
of course
yeah.
he does, man.
Oh, I
It's
don't know.
Frank De
I still want one of those. I like that car.
That car is so
But if I was
sweet.
gonna import, that wouldn't be my. But it's only 21. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Is it? Is it a manual?
No, they all come automatic.
Yeah, it's all automatic.
Mm.
This is what I call the Mazda SC.
Yeah.
Ah,
Mazda
yes.
SC.
Yeah, you're basically right.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
the
a nice
interior is
car.
It's
very
very
similar.
plush.
It's a nice car.
It is
the
a
only-
cool car.
The only production car with a 3-rotor.
Mm-hmm.
So there it is.
Unos. Okay, all right.
Okay, go back to the FD though.
Okay.
They
going
should
back
have
to-
made the RX-8 with a 3-rotor.
So that FD, there was somebody looking at it. Oh,
This one?
Yeah. That,
God, they ruined it. What the freaking hell?
you don't like the? You like
An
the flip
FD
lights?
should be completely stock. Like, they're just
What?
lowered. They don't need a body kit like that. FDs look better just.
It looked really good
nothing
in
on it.
person. I liked it.
Yeah, I prefer the stock lines, especially if you get the
Yeah, I
Koki.
guess you're right. The front fender, but it has it has work done. to it.
I like the interior there.
Yeah, but they're tiny. on
They're
the inside.
tiny.
Yeah,
I used to
they're-
drive J's, and oh my God, man.
I
Oh,
feel
for
like
you guys.
I feel like
They're
I'm the
still
limit
tiny.
at height.
Yeah.
those
They're
cars.
very tiny.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny. I felt more comfortable in my Miata than an FD.
Yeah, no, it's super small. I had to put like my leg in the passenger seat.
Oh, I don't know how you got in there.
Oh, look at that GTO.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
VR4.
nobody wants that.
No,
No, R32. That's probably what I get.
What's that red R32?
What, the red one?
Yeah.
That's R30. Oh yeah,
That's a 32.
GTS 4 R32.
Oh, that's 4-wheel drive. Yeah, all-wheel drive.
that's not bad. 21 though.
The RB20.
But look, let's.
But you got the GTS
Oh, it's
T-Type
RB20.
M.
Yeah.
That's rear-wheel drive. Like, that one's
Yeah, but
automatic.
the RB20.
What the
is
hell's
fine.
wrong with that one? What the hell?
Oh,
they
this
have all-
one?
Yeah, look at that one.
That one.
That one's got a
It
bunch
kind
of.
of takes me back to that BMW Tim showed us
The
one time.
hell's
That
that?
Oh,
award,
yeah.
It's
the
all time
World
attack.
Tour.
Time attack. I didn't time attack.
I mean, it's got all the
I
air.
mean, it's
Uh,
got carbon fiber.
yeah.
You know. You
What
take
the hell did he do to that?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that looks bad.
You know,
Jesus.
but it's not. You know, just take the fender flares off.
The hell is that? Why would he put those flares on that car?
Those flares are
Oh,
terrible.
somebody thought it was a good idea.
Oh my
But you
God.
take the flares off. Big deal.
Yeah, but I should.
Just
price-
so you know, not everything in
What's got a
Japan
blue?
looks good. There are
that
cars
car
that
was
look
white before,
kind of bad. That,
Yeah,
you
this
know,
is it. This is
there are
the,
racers
this is,
in Japan.
This is
Yeah.
bad.
How much was this one going for?
28.
29.
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
No,
I'll pass.
I'd take the 4-door.
Yeah, that's what I want. 4-door.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
hang
well-
on. I got a lot of comments to catch up on because
well, we don't have to
yeah,
read
the
them
chat
all.
is blowing up over here. Zach wrote earlier, going back to the ND Drift. It's Minnesota technically, I think.
Minnesota?
Sick event and track though. And yes, it's a 10K to win the event.
Mhm.
And Alex wrote, which I'm curious to get more information on, is rest in peace, Nate Hamilton at the event. He needed a big hug. I wonder
Oh,
what
I thought
happened.
he died.
Oh,
relax.
gosh.
Well, I don't
Way
know
to
what
take
happened.
things to extreme.
Hang on,
Yeah,
and
rest in peace.
talking about the cost to go to the event, Zach wrote, it costs roughly $3,200 to $4,000 to run any of our cars on the road for a 3-day event.
Yeah.
And that's assuming we only use 16 tires. So there is definitely room to make some money, depending.
Yeah.
That includes hotels, fuel, etc.
that
And then
makes sense.
Alex wrote, well, in response to Zach, not to mention fitting in a steak budget, which Zach replied with, "Psh, I wish. We want that good beer and McDonald's budget. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, up there it's Whataburger, so.
Juan, in response
The only thing
to
open.
the hatch, that little, what was it again?
Little
Little
llama.
Yama?
Little llama.
Little shorty?
llama.
Well, okay, so if you're Hispanic,
Little
it's little,
zebra?
llama,
Okay, all right.
little llama.
Hope he keeps it in a garage. Florida rust is serious.
Florida rust.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
It
you
can
get
be.
The paint will take a toll, but I mean, it's not like New York rust.
Yeah, you're not dealing with salt, but there's still
or Boston.
Boston.
But the thing with Florida is that the rain carries over sometimes from the ocean. And,
yeah, but it's
and you
nowhere
can
near
smell
as
it.
up north.
But it's not like a winter up north.
No.
I've seen.
We had that RX-7 that I bought. That thing was
That was a
completely.
New York car, though.
You could stick
You
your
could put your
whole
foot
hand.
through. You could
Yeah.
Flintstone that sucker.
Yeah.
I've seen entire.
The only thing I was holding the only thing that was holding the floor pan together was the carpet.
Yeah. The carpet was in one piece.
Yeah.
For some crazy reason, Alex wrote that he's always joked about putting an RB into his IS300. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know, man.
Ben's blood is boiling.
I'm ready to end the stream, man. This is going the way that I love it, right? People are playing games here, right? I'm not a fan. Not a fan. All right. Juan wrote, Paul was like Hightower in Police Academy. I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Ripping out the front seat.
And let's see. I think the flare. Alex wrote, I think the flares are for class rules. Have to have the tire covered completely.
Oh.
Well, yes.
Maybe so.
In Japan,
Like
like
Japan,
D1.
you got a lot of options there, other than a stupid eBay flare.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
he didn't have the money.
Yeah, but okay, this is crazy. If you look at a lot of the D1 cars, like their wide body or their angle kits are so wide out that they'll have a wide body and then flares on top of that.
Well, this didn't have an angle kit.
Yeah, I
so-
know, and this isn't a D1 car, so.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, those are the rules. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
are rules. Oh.
Rules are rules.
Yeah.
So what else we got to
Oh,
talk
actually, funny thing, Yuel went to the final and his fender flew off in the battle before, and he couldn't run because he didn't have a fender over the tire.
about? Really?
Wait, what?
Yeah. This was like 2 or 3 years ago.
They wouldn't let him run without a fender?
They wouldn't let him run without a fender.
Rules are rules.
Wow. Okay. The more you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex clarified. Nate had terrible fuel injector issues, kept getting clogged, hit the wall pretty nasty
Oh.
too.
Ooh.
Yeah. No,
Was he going to be at Clutch Kickers?
Good question.
he had fuel issues at Clutch Kickers.
Yeah.
So it's still
He
plaguing
rebuilt
him.
the whole damn car.
Well, he probably had to
Well,
rebuild
he's
that
still
engine.
suffering from fuel issues. That sucks. Nate's like freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Like I like
Nice guy, man.
yeah, no, I
Super
always
nice
like catching
guy.
up with him.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
bummer.
It goes to show that, problems, gremlins go from event to event, just like Forsberg's with his throttle bodies. I still don't understand why, but, but whatever.
That sucks because, like I said, he has a whole video series trying to rebuild that car to get it 100%.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
thank
he
God.
has more content now.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what he wanted.
Yeah. That's what he was looking to gain out of the whole situation.
I'm going into the wall.
Into
Yes.
the
I
wall.
really hope
More issues.
I could use some more content.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. Let's see. Juan wrote, early gen S13s rust quicker. Mine is rusting pretty bad already.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
This
Yeah.
one, I will tell you one that this one looked really good underneath. I looked underneath the car, and sometimes when you look at the cars and you can tell that whoever's been jacking the car up doesn't know where to put the jack.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
it's
This
squishing
car
everything.
was freaking straight, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean a couple little in the back, little bends on that seam,
Okay.
Yeah.
but the front was like mint.
No, I know
Like
some
it-
people like mess that seam, the pinch weld up
Mint's
all.
the seam. They like put the jack where your feet go. it's pretty bad, right?
Yeah,
so it looked really good underneath.
Yeah, my car was already like that, so I'm like, yeah, that's where I'm jacking it up now.
You're jacking it up from where the
Yeah, it
floorboard
was already destroyed. No, not the floorboard, but
Oh.
the seam.
Oh, this. Well,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
supposed to jack it up from the seam. But
Yeah, no, but mine, like, you're jacking it up and you just see, like, oh. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
let it ride.
It's a Mustang. Who cares?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hang on. Alex writes, I'm pretty sure a line was coming apart. And Zach replied with, he will be here. Talk to him already. They ordered all new injectors / fuel lines. He had a line melt internally. Oh.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Okay.
speaking about fuel lines, remember Nick Ward had a nasty fire about a
Yeah.
year or
Yes.
so ago
Yeah,
with his
Epi
car?
Bear,
Yes.
yeah.
So he was at Sebring, and the same bolt, their same, I don't know,
Same O-ring?
same O-ring, the same bolt, whatever it was, came loose again at Sebring. He said he smelled fuel, and he said it was the same bolt that caused the fire last time. I was like, man, you need to figure that out. He's like, yeah. He goes, thank God this time I smelled it and I stopped right away. But he said it was the same exact problem that he had last time that caught his car on fire.
So luckily he caught it before.
Oh, yeah, because could you imagine having he rebuilt the car, and then he was in Getaway Driver, and he got some pretty good damage to his car there, fixed it again, and can you imagine freaking catching fire again?
Oh man, that'll be devastating.
He'll break his heart, man.
Yeah, no, that's devastating.
Yeah, but he was able to get. I don't know if he fixed it that day, but I know he stopped running the car. But he said it was the exact same failure, but at least he smelled the fuel this time before.
Well, at least he was able to smell. I know some people that don't have a sense of smell.
Yeah.
So that would be terrible.
Alex writes, a new Wise Fab and fuel system, both effed. I mean,
Oh God, really?
Wow.
yeah.
Because he just put a whole new Wise Fab on.
Really?
And he crashed it. That sucks.
Yeah.
Can I use any of those parts for my 350? Just maybe I can start piecing together an angle kit.
Maybe.
I'll tell you what, that Wise Fab angle kit looks sweet.
Yeah.
I put it on my car and it's
Yeah,
like,
I don't have.
I told them, I was like, man, underneath the car looks better than the actual outside of the car.
yeah, it's like, yeah,
How do
my
your front wheels fit? Do you have to cut did you cut your
Nothing.
fenders?
nothing. It doesn't touch nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
Doesn't stick outside the well?
Oh yeah, it sticks.
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
sticks like a foot outside the well, but it doesn't touch anything on the inside.
Really? So you don't have to cut?
I don't have to. I don't have to worry about anything.
Oh, that's
It
awesome.
doesn't rub against anything. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no fenders? Nothing.
nothing.
That's
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah,
that is cool.
It's really good.
Yeah, you just got to worry about getting on the track now.
I just got to get flares that'll cover the.
You're
Oh,
not-
yeah, that's
speed
right. You
Are
need
you really-
class.
You're gonna have to
Yeah.
stack flares.
Yeah.
Yeah, stack flares. Are you
Yeah.
really gonna? We'll go home and weld tonight.
No, I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow morning.
How much work do you have? How many hours do you think work you got?
I don't want to think about it.
It's just the e-brake. That's the only thing you have to weld on,
Yeah.
and everything else is done.
Well, that is stopping me from putting the rear end together.
Oh, you don't even have the rear end on yet.
No, I have all that together. I got to put all the. I have to connect all the links to the actual spindle.
Oh, Good luck.
Thank you.
You got to wake up early.
Yeah,
You can get it done.
Oh, he wakes
I'm
up
working on
early
it.
every day. It's normal for
we'll
him.
work on it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Tim, have you started getting recognized on the street yet, or no?
It's gonna happen.
or is it like
No.
yet to happen?
No,
No?
because I have my for what? For you mean for the show?
Yes, for the
I haven't
show.
been on the show yet. I like my episode hasn't aired yet. My episode airs.
I mean, you're in some of the promos
Episode
already,
5,
right?
What? Well, my
No, that's
car
right.
is, but you don't see. I don't think you see my face. I don't think I've seen. No, I don't
Maybe at the night of your episode, you should drive around the city with your car and
Hey,
perhaps.
that guy looks familiar.
Yeah, with like a poster on my car and like a loudspeaker. Yes, this was my car, and I was on the show. No,
Maybe get like a trophy. Make yourself a little trophy so that way
make
you
myself a
can
trophy.
put it on the passenger seat.
Oh man, put it in the passenger seat, right around with it in the passenger seat.
Yes.
Man, I think we know somebody that's done that before.
Yes.
Who that could be.
Oh man.
I'm not going to say any names, but they
Okay.
have initials.
Cannot
that we
name
usually
names.
use. They're
Yours is episode 5.
episode 5.
All right.
So I'm confused because initially they told us that so Discovery Plus was going to air the first episode of Getaway Driver a week before Discovery Channel. So if you Discovery Plus will get it 1 week earlier, but that when Discovery Channel started showing the show, that they would air a doubleheader, episode 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then my episode, I'm in episode number 5, along with Joel, which is Film HQ, and Austin, which is the Sideways Sheriff.
Okay.
We were on episode 5. From what I understand, I'm supposed to air August 9th.
What I don't understand
So
is
I'm not sure if that's
Nick
gonna-
is if Nick is episode's next, right? His
He's episode 3.
Yeah, episode
Oh.
3, I think.
So wasn't he right? Wasn't he there when you were there?
He was so yes, but so you understand the way they filmed it is it was a
Set of threes.
It was a week of filming, and every day was 3 drivers. So he was in a different episode, even though he filmed his episode the day before my episode.
That's weird.
But see, so that's another thing though. Also, is that when I was doing the episode, we were the last day of filming.
Yeah.
So I thought that we were going to be the last episode, but we're not going to be the last episode. So they do some editing because when
Movie magic.
Yeah, because when Michelle Rodriguez came out, she was actually saying, "All right, you're the last 3 drivers." So, but the way she talks and the way they had her speak, she would say something, pause, and then say something. So that makes it easy to edit. So I'm assuming that's what they did. So
okay. People, by the way, people in the chat are suggesting you vinyl your face on the side of your car.
That would be totally narcissistic.
I was looking away.
No, I should do the tint on my window, and then shave my head bald.
Why bald?
I would call myself Van Doozle.
Ah, okay.
Not Van Diesel, but I could be Van Doozle.
Van Doozle.
You've been Van Doozle.
There's nothing stronger than family.
Yeah, on my hood. I'll put my face on my hood.
You need to get like a hashtag family vinyl on your car somewhere.
Hashtag family.
Yeah.
Family first. There's nothing stronger than family.
Noel was going crazy with them damn memes.
You know what
man,
they say?
I was
If you buy a set of connecting rods and you take a Dremel and you etch family into the rod, it will never break. Because that family adds strength to that rod.
Guess I'm gonna be
Nothing
rebuilding
stronger
my
than
engine this
family.
weekend.
Nothing stronger than family.
I'm gonna have a 10,000 RPM 462 valve. Now, thanks
To
for
the family.
Yeah, I'm gonna write family on my tires. It'll last forever. Family never dies.
Family tire.
Yeah, family tire. That's what I need. I need family tire.
That's great.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm not sure if originally they told me episode 5, which is the episode that I'm in, is supposed to air on August 9th.
Okay.
So, but I don't know if that's if Nick is in episode 3 and it airs August 2nd.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm probably gonna get bumped one more week.
Okay.
A
Are
little
you gonna host a viewing party?
No.
No.
Well, actually, we were thinking about how just for friends and maybe do it here. You guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe do it.
I'm down
Should
with
But
live
it's a
stream
Monday
it.
night though.
We should
Live stream it.
Live
Shut down.
stream, but it'll get shut down because I don't even have Discovery, so I really can't even watch it.
Maybe we can put it like a little tiny box in the corner somewhere.
I tried to ask them if they can get me this thing for Discovery, but they didn't get back to me.
Oh, okay.
So,
Like, listen, I'm on your show.
yeah, I'm on your show. You know, give me any money for the show.
Yeah.
and,
I broke my
can
car.
I at least get like a free subscription for like maybe a couple months so I can see myself? No. So I got to subscribe to the show.
Well,
The
that's
channel,
why
the
that's
channel.
why they're telling you to put a vinyl of your face on the side of your car so you can see yourself.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Not really, but yeah. Whatever. So
Okay.
I'm assuming my episode will be bumped 1 week ahead. So it seems pretty. Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Anything else you guys want to go over? I know there's still like a bunch of things like Drift Masters did their thing.
Yeah.
And Pieta, the Candyman,
Yeah, he won
won
both
rounds.
rounds.
So
Unreal.
kudos to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch it. Last year, they used to have them on Facebook, or 2 years ago, they would put them up on Facebook, and now I haven't been able to find.
Just go on the website.
The website has a stream where you don't
Yes.
have to pay for it?
Yes. That's how I saw it.
Really? Okay. Thank you. I did not know that.
Well, the more you know.
Well, thank you.
Knowing's half the battle.
I get to watch the rest of them now.
Indeed.
Nope, no, I don't have anything else.
Okay,
No.
Paul?
No.
No? Okay. All right. So before we take off, just want to remind folks that the pre-registration is live for the Clutch Kickers Round 4 event taking place August 20th through the 22nd. And if you still need hotel accommodations, want to quickly remind you,
That you're
hotel. Wait, what?
screwed. That you're screwed.
Wait, what?
No, that was only that last round.
Oh, really? It was just the last round, just because of that the music festival.
The music festival, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on that round, but
That's
no, you
crazy.
can get rooms.
That was a music festival?
Yeah,
that's
it was
what
like a
the
music
lady said
festival.
when we came to the thing. It was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's a huge music festival.
Yeah,
around
that
here.
just happened to be a busy month or weekend.
Where?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Somewhere.
Some music.
But
festival.
also, before I forget, Holy Shift, you can pre-registration is open for that as well. That's
Okay.
that's a 2-day event, and
Sebring.
Sebring International Raceway
Yeah.
turn 17 and then turn 15 and 16, which is A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah,
So he's gonna run the same setup that he did.
Same exact setup that we
Okay,
did
cool.
this last event.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
looks
Paul, in
awesome.
a way, like it's good. It's okay if you missed the last Sebring event because now you could sort of relive it on the next event.
Well, I
the Holy
wanted,
Shift
to, I wanted,
event.
yeah, but I wanted to slide it first, but whatever.
All right, well,
It is what it is.
we'll see what happens. Oh, hang on. Let's comment from Zach who writes, "We have rooms blocked out for the remainder of the rounds. If you want one and can't get one, contact me. LOL."
Oh, okay, there you go.
Thank you, Zach.
All right,
Zach always coming in with the great information.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
We'll actually be staying close to the Island Resort Hotel. We're doing an Airbnb this time, so we'll be.
We're gonna be in a box down the road.
Yep.
In a cardboard box.
We rented a pod. They're gonna drop
pod.
the pod off.
pod.
Yeah, you know those pods that you use to.
We're all gonna
to-
sleep.
to
so I
pack your stuff.
So we call ahead,
Yep.
right at the event.
Mhm.
So have it delivered at the hotel, the island. So
Yeah,
that way
the
it's
pod.
right there.
Well, we have.
for the
It's
after
coming to my
party.
house. It's coming to my house. We're gonna load up in the pod,
Okay.
and it's gonna drive us there, and then dump us off there. And we just stay there, and then we call them to pick the pod up, and we come back. I got candy bars and stuff. We'll be okay.
Oh,
I got a
That's
whole box.
actually a good idea. Just say, hey, I need you to pick this pod up and take it there, and then from there, I need to take it to back here.
How much would that cost?
I don't know. We should try it. And then
I don't
it'd
think
be-
they're allowed to ship people.
it'd be- well, they
I think
wouldn't
that's
know.
human trafficking.
No, let's try it.
I think that's
That'd be a
I
great
think that's
video.
human trafficking.
It'd be a great video.
God.
I totally think that's illegal.
Let's
You
do
think it'd be
it.
a great video?
Let's do it.
Get a pod
Yeah, get a pod.
and then call them. Well,
we need
okay.
to, yeah, we need to.
we
move.
have to do it when it's cold out because I ain't.
No,
hell,
we can
I
put
ain't-
AC in it.
There's gonna be a running generator and AC when they come when they come pick it up. Everybody,
We'll plug the exhaust outside.
We'll have to get a Wi-Fi and we'll have them pick us up. We'll have
Yeah.
couches and stuff in there, little refrigerator.
Yeah, it would be
and a
great.
generator, and they'll pick us
Yeah,
up.
come on.
The problem is when they like lean those things at an angle.
It's okay. We'll just we'll bolt everything down.
Everything falls on
Come
top
on, it'd
of
be
us.
So we'll
great.
have them pick us up at my house,
Yeah,
and then have
take us
them
to
ship
Destin.
us over there, Destin, drop us off at the track,
Yeah,
and then call it up for pickup to come back here.
yeah.
make sure to take a drill. So that when you're in,
Who lets us out and who lets us in? That's what. Are we,
oh Zach, we have Zach.
Okay, Zach, you need to
We'll
open
have-
us up.
We'll send
Open
Zach
the
the
container.
combination. We'll send Zach the combination.
Yeah.
My wife will lock us in,
Yeah,
and she can call for the delivery, and then Zach can open us up.
yeah.
That'd be
Sounds
great.
I'm taking my truck.
Sounds great.
Yeah, that's actually a great idea.
Yeah, I think it would be hilarious.
That'd be awesome.
Be a
All
great
right,
video.
You know, it'd be a good idea if it didn't sound so stupid.
No, what are you talking
No,
about?
it sounds
this is,
great.
This is fleshed out. This is amazing. This is like
It's human trafficking.
On that note,
It's not human,
human
trafficking.
trafficking. What are you talking
No,
about?
Where
we're
you're
just.
putting people in a box and you ship
That's
them.
not what-
That's like the
that's not what
That's
definition.
not what
is.
human trafficking means.
Well, I mean, what if we end up somewhere else and then we're actually literally
Well, that'd be
human trafficking?
fun.
Like,
That'd
we
be
end up
an
in, like,
added adventure.
They have to guarantee a service.
we end up in South Africa or something.
We can call them. Hey, we're not. My package never arrived.
Yeah,
Where
exactly.
is it?
Have to get insurance.
Oh, we accidentally sent you to Uruguay.
We actually sent you. We sent you a bunch of crackers. Well,
Oh, yeah, man.
All right. Well, in that case, folks, thank you for tuning in. We got to get ready to get shipped off onto the pod so we can make it in time
For
to
Clutch
Clutch
Kickers.
Kickers over at Emerald Coast Dragway. Happening again, like I mentioned before, August 20th to the 22nd. And then we're going to get shipped off again to Holy Shit Fest for the following weekend. So it's going to be a wild ride for the month of August. So thank you again for tuning in. We hope to see you. Hey, he's going to take us to McGuire's too, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
Even
there
better. Hey! So, and we hope to see you next time. Have a good night, y'all.
good night.